All right, check 1, 2. Did that work? Check 1, 2. Almost there. Check 1, 2. Check. I know I'm saying check. I don't really mean it yet. I'm saying it, but I don't mean it. Like, put a little heart into it. Oh, hold on. Come on. Cursor. Cursor. I'll give you a cursor. Check 1, 2. Check. Wait, everybody chill out. I'm not here yet. Jasmine. Up you go. Jasmine G. Here we go. Jasmine G's on the board. Jasmine. All right, I did it. Okay. Now I have to go over here, and this is probably go to your channel. I'm here. Go to your channel. Live. Whoa, there I am. Oh, but I don't have the chat. Where's the chat? This is taking a little bit of time to jump in. Where is everybody? Are we live yet? Are we even live yet? I guess I better check that out in a sec. We'll see everybody. Well, I guess I'm a little early as well. Okay, there I am. Where's the chat? And cursor up. Hey, Ginger's in the house. Hey, Ginger, what's up? I hope you're having a super beautiful day. Let me switch this to all messages. All messages, Sonny. Why not? Hey, Sway, what's up, playa? I hope you're having a super amazing day. Okay, let's check everything out. Let's check the audio. Hey, memes, what's going on? Okay, let me check the audio. Check. 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 I think it's okay. Well, you know what the deal is, guys? What the deal with the sound and why the sound keeps stressing me out? It's because, one, I used to own a music studio. Duh. But the other is, I want to record some really nice ASMR and meditation videos, and I want to make them really good. And I'm always trying different sounds in the background to get really, because a lot of it with meditation, you have to have the right sound. It's going to affect you. And it's not always what's said or how it's said. It's a vibration thing. All right, whatever. I'm a little nerdy sometimes when it comes to hypnosis. And I'm having trouble getting it together for you guys. So that's the deal. That's the deal. Anyways, plus a bunch of you guys have difficulty hearing, so I have to amp the volume up for you guys. And that's all right. I appreciate, amp it up, whatever. So it's all cool. So, anyways, what's going on with everyone? The only problem with this is I have difficulty seeing this. Let's shrink this up. Ginger, what's everybody up to? You use hypnosis every night? That's really neat. What's everyone been up to? Hey, Ginger, how are the videos coming along? Are people watching the videos? Are you getting any traction? Are you getting any traction in the videos? Like Mercury's retrograde, so don't worry about it if nothing's happening right now. But is anything happening? I see you're on a whole bunch of different platforms, which is, digging in, right? You're digging in on a bunch of different platforms. Are they, is it working? Are you getting any traction yet? More people watch the videos without the bears. I believe that. So that's your audience, right? Your audience is finding you. Very cool. There's a thing though, just a note, if in YouTube, there's a setting when I'm uploading so many videos there. It says, but there's a setting that you could say with the ones for bears, which are the videos specifically for children. And if you click that button, I think YouTube makes, they send the videos out directly to children. But the children market, like every market is brutal, right? It's really tough to get into. It's tough to break these markets. Any market, trust me. You don't have to trust me. It's tough to break into any market. But if that's the deal, because I'm here for like, I'm here to like, because it's technical stuff too, right, Ginger? It's sometimes the difference between massive success and just regular is it could be as simple as a button, right? And we're looking for so anyways, so if you click it for children, they'll get to, but then you got to do the thumbnail and all this stuff, and it's not that easier. And I think your videos with the bears appeals, I don't know who it appeals to. Okay, so what's the next thing? If it's when you launch the video, when you put the video to upload and those screens come up, go to the very bottom of the first screen, I think the very bottom of the first screen when it says more, where you go to put your tabs and all that stuff in, I think around there somewhere it says, is it made for children? Okay, and the other one is, what can I say, man? Ginger, if your audience likes it without the bears, then, your audience likes it without the bears. I'd like to say, I would like to say, go do whatever you do anyways, because like, it's up to you and the audience is going to come and go, what's up, sweetheart? I'm drinking green tea, baby. It's all cool. It's all cool. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Come here. Come here. Puppy love. Oh, you do both because you have some children who follow the bears. Well, that's the deal, That's the deal, Ginger. You got to do both. If they do both, then you got to do. They do it, then you have to do it. Oh, look at that! My baby's got her hair in. She's got her hair in. Oh, it's licky time! Licky time! Oh no! I'm about to raise we're about to raise our vibration. Okay, down you go. Down. Whoop. Okay. Form of dust broom. Wah! Broom snuggle. I'm getting licked by my broom. Okay, go vacuum something. Oh. Okay, everybody be cool. I'm in the middle of a conversation here with myself. Okay, everybody be cool. Everybody be cool. I think if you went to kiss Andante, she would bite your tongue right off.
If you went like this to Andante, she'd just bite your lips.
She bites you. Yeah, seriously.
Or your nose.
Yeah, really, seriously. Hey, Roma, what's up? I hope you're having a super, super, super beautiful day. I hope everything is cool. We're gonna be back in class again this Sunday that's coming up, and we have to switch to Sundays because weeknights are off for the next little while, and so, which is okay. Moving to Sundays. I'll send you guys more emails about it. Okay, what else is going on? So, hey, Ginger, yeah. So, what the hell's going on with my hat? So yeah, sometimes, well, it's a curse and a blessing, You have two audiences. Your audience is split. Half your audience does the, half the audience goes to one, half the audience goes to the other. It's what you got to do. I have the same problem, right? Like half of my audience likes the hypnosis and the other half likes astrology, and every once in a while someone will listen to music. And so I have the same situation. I get it. It's okay. You got it, Roma. I'm totally adding it to the list right now. Let me clean this up. Let's get that. All right, so Ginger's cool. Who else is cool? Memes is cool. Sway's got it going on. Sway, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let me pop Roma on the list. I gotta say, guys, I have been absolutely pigging out. You know that whole thing I was proud of, my whole weight loss thing, oh no, it's creeping back. It's totally creeping back. But it's not. But I'm not overly worried about it. I'm not stressed out about it because I still go to the gym. I also changed my workout routine. We'll talk about astrology. Hey, Erica, what's up? We'll talk about astrology and everything in a sec. But I also changed my workout routine. I did get really thin. I got to right at the bottom, and I was like, ooh, starting to look skinny again. And I had a big care package from my mom. You know, I ate all the cakes, and then it was Valentine's Day and stuff. So neither here nor there. And I'm not making excuses. Part of life is life. And I also changed my workout thing. I changed my routine from, I was still doing a lot of cardio because I was in a weight loss program. And now I'm in a muscle building program, so putting on a little bit of weight. But I think because of all this stuff that I ate in the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks now, this binge eating I've been doing, I think I might have to diet a little. I don't know. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do yet. But Mercury's retrograde, no big deal. So, no big deal. Okay, next. Okay, super cold in Texas. Yeah, I know, crazy. All right, so a little astrology. So here we go. So I haven't been online. I haven't really been doing the astrology in a while. I've been doing all these tarot readings for you guys. It's been busy for me. But let's talk a little bit about the stuff. So let's talk about the weather first. Is anybody here? So there's only us. Are we on Facebook or YouTube? We're on YouTube right now. Okay, so first up, Uranus has gone direct. Uranus is making an aspect to Saturn, and not just Uranus. Mars made an aspect to Uranus, and it's a square, right? It's a negative aspect. So Saturn is putting the lockdown on, right? Saturn is all about locking things down. Uranus is all about freedom. No, not yet, Sue. Not yet. Just wearing my hat like this. So what happens is, it's not happening seamlessly. Shall we look at the chart? Hey, Sue, what's up? Let's look at the chart. Hold on, let me pull the astrology chart up here, and we'll look at the astrology chart, and I'll draw it out for you. And I think I don't know. I'm still really busy these days, but the things are getting better with all the. That's okay. And so hold on. Let's just spin it around for a second, and I'll show you guys. I'll show it to you guys. 10 hours. What the hell? Okay, just give me 1 second, and I'll show it to you guys. You guys can't see it right now, can you? Okay, 1 sec. So have a look at this. Hey Lorraine, what's up? I hope you're having a beautiful day. And hey Isa, what's over? I hope you're having a wonderful day as well. I hope everything's cool with you guys. From New England, right on. Okay, check it out. Okay, maybe don't check this out. Maybe you can't see. Okay, check it out now. Do you see this thing that's going on right here? You see this Uranus right here? I've been focused. So when Uranus squares Saturn, this guy right here, as is happening right now, there's usually a big flux. Okay, that wasn't the most accurate. Let's make it like this. There's often changes in the weather, but the changes in the weather, and also a big change is happening in the stock market. But you know what, guys? I've been fixated on the stock market. I've been focused on the stock market. You see, I've just been focused on looking at the stock. I'm not investing anything in the stock market. It's just one of my astrological heroes. This is one of his prediction points that I've known about for years. And I've been following it. I've been following his predictions for years. And I'm like, look, this is one of the big things from his book. So I've been fixated on the astrology of the stock market right now because it's been happening. And one of the things I spent years studying. And I interviewed this guy. And so, back when I had my old show, I interviewed him. So, I really, it was a thing, and so it's what I'm doing. But to let you guys know, I've been told, I know, but I've been fixated on what's been going on. It's curious. Memes, there's gotta be, it's because you gotta align the stock market with the politics. we're just looking at broader trends here. Like, you would think that, like, the you would think that the stock market would really take off this year, but I have the feeling there's a real serious, hurtful, painful correction coming. I just get that feeling. I just get the feeling there's going to be a thing. Anyways, yeah, Roma's right. Let's go back. So I've been fixing. But I also know, they say it's going to drop. Oh, that's what they say memes? I think so too. Okay, let's talk for the stock market for one more moment, and then we'll get back to the weather thing. So I've been fixated on this, so I haven't been following the weather. And when it comes to weather, I've been saying Uranus moving forward in Taurus and Mars there, it's going to shake up the earth. So I've been saying things like earthquake and stuff. But, like, I've been missing things like the obvious. Like, we're in February. It's obvious it's supposed to rain and snow and all this shit. It's in Aquarius, right? So watch, but there's more to it than that. So we're going to talk about the weather for a second and the stock market. Let's go back to the stock market for a second. And the weather is Saturn and Jupiter, and they go together. So if anyone wants to learn anything about astrology and bigger cycles, stick with me tonight. So here we go. So first up, let's go back to the stock market a little bit. So when you're going to find that a lot of the big economy taking off, the roaring economy from the last 2 years was artificial. You'll find that a lot of the numbers, like if you changed it from dollar value to units sold, I would venture that across the board, most companies sold less units than they've done in a long time. Well, restaurants obviously have. Clothing stores, gas stations, and so, like, there are a lot of companies that have sold, a lot of industries have sold less units. Anyways, whatever. Other companies have sold more units. All right, keep that in mind too. Other companies have sold more units. There have been more masks sold, more COVID stuff sold, more house cleaners sold, So it's not, so you got to look at it. Some companies made a lot of money. Some companies really going down hard, right? So you got to look at the real numbers. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. Yeah, so let's get back to Saturn and Jupiter. So that's the first thing. So the stock market, I've been watching the stock market. Let's go. We're going to come back to the stock market in a second. So everybody's stick with me, because the weather and the stock market are going to go hand in hand. But you guys are going to have to stick with me because it gets a little twisty here. Okay, next. So we know this is an indicator here. What else is going on? So when we talk about weather, I usually get fixated very quickly on Uranus going crazy in Earth. Uranus shaking up the Earth. So because I wasn't really paying attention, and I was like, oh, when's the stock market going to collapse? What's going on with the stock market? Who's going to do this? Who's going to assassinate who? I was getting caught up in all the political fun, and I wasn't focused on all the other stuff that's happening. And so what's going on? Uranus in Taurus is going to shake up the Earth, but there's more to it. So what does shaking up the Earth mean? So earthquakes, right? Earthquakes, floods, blah, blah, blah. But there's more to it. Uranus is making a very negative aspect to Saturn. And let's go back to the stock market for a second. It's not just Saturn in Aquarius, right? Saturn causing problems or putting the lockdown or hard work on Aquarius stuff. Jupiter is also in Aquarius right now. And Jupiter is going to be in Aquarius for the next little while. And Jupiter means big Aquarius situations. So let's take a second and just think about this. So wherever Jupiter is, wherever Jupiter is in the zodiac, whatever zodiac you follow, whatever tropical, Placidius, like a rectal placenta kind of horoscope you follow, it's all going to be, we're talking about Jupiter. And so wherever Jupiter is in the chart, it's going to get big. So when you're investing money, a good place to invest it is wherever Jupiter is going to be, because that place is going to get big, and it tends to blow up. So Jupiter going through Aquarius is going to make Aquarius themes expand. So what's Aquarius? Like technology, the internet. So expect technology companies to start make a lot of money in the next 2 years. Expect the themes of technology getting out there. What else is technology? What else is Aquarius? Everyone's saying science. Let the science decide. Very Aquarius. It's getting a loud voice right now. Let the science decide. Let the science, the facts, be aloof. Let it all decide. It's very Aquarian. Very Jupiter in Aquarius. Now, here's a little bit more information. How does an Aquarian company make money? It's like, how does an Aquarian company, how does, general, like, what's going to cause them to make money? What's going to cause them to sell products? Think about it. Hey, Mahor, what's up? Let's go back a little bit. Down. Let's make it easier. I remember back when I was writing for the newspapers and Jupiter was going into Cancer. It was a long time ago. In Cancer, I was expecting, so during Cancer, lots of floods. Jupiter in Cancer, lots of flood. Big water, big water, big water, big water. And then we had a situation where things like Home Depot, Home Hardware, all the home building companies started to make a lot of money. We also had a lot of tornadoes, tornadoes and hurricanes and tsunamis, blow everything up. And people had to go so we had a lot of destruction, right? We had a lot of Jupiter destruction in the home area. Then there was a lot of rebuilding, and those companies made a lot of money. So expect a lot of Jupiter destruction among the Aquarius world. The things that Aquarius rules. Things like electricity, right? Problems with electricity. Expect electrical breakdowns. Then they're going to go sell a lot of electricity. So expect computer problems. Expect the rollout. Expect mass rollout of 5G. Uranus, right? Uranus, Aquarius. Uranus, right? And it's going to get all fucked up. It's going to get fucked up because it's square Uranus, right? So, but that's what's going on right now. And that's what's going to continue. And so think about it. So as Jupiter cruises through Aquarius, you're going to find a very negative aspect get applied to certain themes, so that Aquarius themes can take over and restructure it so that it can make a lot of freaking money. Just like an easy example is the Cancer one. A lot of destruction of the homes so that Jupiter can go in and rebuild it and you make all those money. Now, Jupiter is not Pluto. It's not tear things down and rebuild them. But I'm trying to explain to you the very negative side of Jupiter, and also how it relates to the very beneficial side of going through it. In other words, if you're in Aquarius, don't expect the best year of your life without an extreme reckoning coming first. I'm just saying, that's what I'm trying to say. So, all right, next. Sonny, I just want to know if I'm going to get fucking laid this weekend. Why do you got to keep going into the goddamn fucking thing? Just let me know. Panties wet or dry? It's all I fucking want to know. All right, fuck. Bye, Apple. Bye, Apple. Oh, fuck. You guys want to know something funny? I'll tell you guys something that will make you laugh your fucking donkey hilarious. Watch this. You know, it's so popular that everyone walks. So you guys know I had that problem with YouTube. So I was on Facebook, doing Facebook for the last 3 months. So I'm walking around. What do I see nonstop on Facebook? What do I see nonstop on Facebook? What do I see nonstop on Facebook? Sun, moon, and ascendant. Sun, moon, and ascendant. Sun, moon, and ascendant. For those who've studied astrology with me, what does Sonny know if you tell him your sun, moon, and ascendant? Well, Sonny's going to know if you're a chronic masturbator with your sun, moon, and ascendant. I'm going to know if you talk in your sleep. I'm going to know if you sleepwalk. I'm probably not going to know if you sleepwalk. I'll know if you talk in your sleep. I'll know if you're a narcissist. I'll know if you're going to have mental problems. I'll know if you're like sneaky. I'll know if you're going to cheat in relationships. I know if your hair is going to fall out. I know if you're like sex freak. I know if you're a perv if you cheat. It's fucking hilarious. Yeah, so make sure you tell astrologers what your sun, moon, and ascendant are. It's funny. All right, next. Is on the exam. It was on the exam. All right, next. Everyone who studied with me knows it too. Everybody who studied with me knows all these answers too. It's really funny. All right, let's get down to it. Oh my God. A better birthday. Oh, Roma, you're beautiful. You don't have to worry about a better. Your birthday's fun. So, okay, let's read some cards. All right, wait. Let's go back to the colonoscopy. You got it, Erica. You got it. You totally got it. Can you type in the birth information, please? You got it. And I was going to answer about the colonoscopy. Well, it's just a test. So, like, excuse me. I wouldn't worry about it. It's just a test, and I wouldn't worry about it. But what I would worry about is that Mercury's retrograde. I don't know that it's a good idea to take a test under Mercury retrograde. A colonoscopy is not a test that you want to have fuck up. Like, you want the result one way or other. You want the results of your colonoscopy, and you want it to be correct. Down you go. Down you go. Be a good girl. Off you go. You want your colonoscopy. You don't want to mess. It's a test. You got to get the results of that test, and the test has got to be right. There's no amount of test that's good. You need the correct result. You need the correct result of the test is more important than the answer to the test. And so go do that. But with Mercury retrograde, there's going to be some communication problems. So like, yeah. So be careful. I wouldn't want, and you only take that test once every 3 to 5 years. So like, I wouldn't want to, that's a test I wouldn't want to screw up. So that's my 2 cents on that. Like, very sincere. I wouldn't want to screw it up like that. All right, let's get back to it. Let me type Erica's charts in here. All right, heads up. All right, so that's the thing that you guys have to watch out for. Also, we're going to do the reading in a second. I have to do Erica's chart really quickly, or else I'll... One sec. Let's write it down here. There's one more thing I want to tell you guys that I told you about a little bit. I told you the other day. Stop it down. Come on. What's wrong with you? Okay, hold on. There's one more thing I want to tell you guys about the charts. Let me just write down. Okay, so back to this. Watch this. So it's not easy. It wants to shake. Guys, it wants to shake. I don't think it's going to get that bad this year. It wants all of this, all of the Aquarius stuff is limiting Uranus's freedom. So just like the change with Mars, right? That change was difficult. The change that was going to happen was difficult. And soon, when Mars is in Gemini, that change is going to be very quick and easy and seamless. Right now, there's a reluctance to change. Soon, their change is going to be seamless. And Uranus, however, it's going to feel restricted. all the freedoms, liberations, radical changes. Let's get things going. It's all it's all feeling restricted. So there's a friction going on here, and we're gonna feel this friction for the rest of the year. So like that's the push and pull for 2021. That's the big push and pull for the year. And so expect it in weather, expect it in the stock market, expect it. That's where you got to expect it. Expect the Uranus, the unexpected this year. Uranus is in play this year. All right, next. Good, got it done. Good, that's what I wanted to say. We had the look. All right, it's done. Next, let's move on. Oh man, I'm so proud of myself for that Donald Trump thing, for doing the, for calling the, hold on, let me set up Erica's for Wednesday's chart. Man, I am so proud. You guys have a gas leak? Oh my God, that's horrible. Oh, Mercury retrograde's been brutal. Oh yeah, Mercury retrograde's been pretty rough. It's so, oh guys, expect the unexpected. I am so proud of myself for calling that Donald Trump thing. But you know what? That was almost easy though, wasn't it? Here, let me put this up here and text here before I forget. That was almost easy. We should all have, that was easy. Saying that, well, can you guys tell me what other people, did anybody else say that that Trump was going to get convicted? Like, did anyone really pick that? Because this was easy. Picking the election was difficult. Picking that Donald Trump was going to get acquitted was like super easy. Mercury was retrograde. I mean, Mars was square everything. It was like a lock. Like, it was astrologically looked like a lock. Well, did anybody say that he was going to be convicted? Like, holy smokes. This one was easy. All right, hold on a second. Here, CKH. Man. So this is going to be an interesting week that we're moving into. One sec. He said ER. I got it. Okay. No one predicted it. Yeah, no one predicted. Why would they say anyone say that Trump would get acquitted? That was easy. No, Trump would get convicted. That was pretty easy. That was pretty easy. that was pretty easy. Astrologically is easy. But I'm proud of myself because I did it with the tarot cards. Yeah, memes, I don't think it was either. I knew astrologically it was going to get off, but I'm proud of myself because I predicted it using the tarot cards. Yeah! Well, I know our tarot cards are psychic, right? Like, I get it. I understand that. But, like, man, when the tarot cards, they still surprise me. All right, let me type in Wednesday's thing. No, I'm really proud of myself. I was like, wow, my God, even the tarot says it. It was pretty cool. It was pretty neat. Okay, let me type this in. ERICKA. Erica, I know I was really surprised. I was really stoked by it. Okay, Erica H. This is Wednesday. Erica, her name's Wednesday. All right. Let me type it in. March 2nd. Hey, nice birthday. I like her already. 1996? What? No, that's okay. Just joking. March 2nd, 1996, 2002 a.m. March 2nd? I don't know. I like it March. And Lafayette. Lafayette, Indiana. All right. March 2nd, 1996, Lafayette, Indiana. All right. Whoa, interesting chart. Oh, interesting chart. Whoa, this is going to be interesting. Are you joking me? Oh my God, you guys going to see this chart. Oh, you want your transit reading for this Wednesday? Oh, you got it. Wait a second. Whose chart am I looking at? Erica, is this your chart that I'm looking at? Oh, Lafayette, Indiana. This is Erica's chart. Oh my God. Okay. Erica, is this your birth? 2:02 a.m. This is Erica's chart. All right, I got it. There's only one person I know born at 2:02 a.m. Until I should have figured it out. Oh man. All right, we'll look at it for Wednesday. Like it's so I'd be like serious. Like it's 2:02. It's like there's only one person I know born at the time 11:11, or like someone born at like, like we all or February 13th. So many Sunnysiders are born on February 13th. I always think Angelica is born on February 13th, but she's January 25th. It's not even close. So like, or like Friday the 13th, February 15th, February 13th, and February 15th. A lot of Sunnysiders born on those days. It's really weird. It's really weird. Why aren't you guys born on the same day? You guys really gets really weird. Oh man, I know. Oh man, if there were like more people born on that, I'd be like super famous. If there were more people born on the 13th. Okay. Alex was born at 10. Yeah, 12:10, right? Yeah, 12:10. And I have to double check the AM or the PM. On my charts, it says 0010. Like it's a tricky. Yeah. It's tricky. All right. Jay Osmond. All right, let's look at the charts. All right, Erica's for Wednesday. Okay, let's do the readings. It is Aqua Love. Hey, guys want to know something? Check this out. Check it out. So first, it's great to see everybody. I haven't been online in a while, and you can see I'm chatty. I have to start coming back online every other night. So that's the deal. And then when I catch up to speed over here in the background, then we'll stay on and I'll do a lot of readings for you guys. Hey Nadia, you got it. You got it. You got it. Okay. My brain is gapping now. So there's a lot to. Okay, let's get to the readings here. Let's move. Did the astrology, that was important. Told you guys what's going on this week. Patted myself on the back because there's no promotion like self-promotion. Interesting news today. Let's do a you got it. No, you got it, Erica. I'm gonna put a T beside it. You got it. You got it. No, you totally got it. Oh, but what I'm doing is I'm pulling up Nadia's chart. Okay, hold on. I want to tell you guys something else. There's one sec. It has to do with you got it, Nadia. One sec. Son, what the frig is wrong with this? Oh no. Open. One sec. Technical difficulties and it's stressing my brains out. Oh, 425. I got you right here, 425. Okay, good. All right, so here's the deal. Oh, thanks, Nadia. Yeah, I'll have to do more. No, it'll be every other night. I'm coming back on now. I'm trying to do all of these other. No, the fish is up for you guys. I thought it would be fun to have fish in the background. And so, okay, here's the deal. I'm doing tons of of these videos in the background, so that's taking up a lot of time. But that's not the point. And I'm still doing readings in the background. That's not the point. We're talking today. So I was talking to Sunnysiders this afternoon about being true to yourself. And it's really open. Not true to yourself. There's a big thing that I've been saying about why are you there? Why are you there? And the reason it's there is because I'm at the gym and I'm asking myself this question all the time at the gym. Why am I there? Am I there to I don't have any races coming up this year. I'm not doing any. I don't race. I'm not I'm not playing any sports or anything right now. So there's no hockey going on. I'm not going for any fighting things. I'm not fighting in anybody in the ring or anything. I'm not training to get a belt or anything. I'm not really training for anything. Same with music. There are no gigs coming up. Same with hypnosis. I don't have any shows coming up. There's not really anything coming up. And so, but that's Mercury's retrograde and we have the coronavirus. So whatever. So whatever. And then But I have been saying to myself while I'm at the gym, why are you there? Why are you there? Oh, thanks, Lorraine. That's really sweet. And like, meaning, are you there to build muscle? Am I there to burn fat? Am I there to, I'm going to do lots of repetitions. Do I want to build endurance? What am I there at the gym for that day? And it's important. And I reminded myself today, am I here to what am I doing right now? Am I trying to build muscle? Am I trying to get bigger? I'm trying to get smaller. What am I trying to do right now? And so that's important. But it's more important for other things as well. Down you go. Vas-y, allez-y. Over. And so it's important that it happens in other areas as well, that you understand for other parts of your life. And and that's what I'm trying to say. Keep it in the back of your mind. Try not to get sucked into. You see, let's put it another way. In the tarot, there are pillars. Let's pull up a card and I'll show you. Let me demonstrate here using the tarot. So if we pull up a card, so what the frig? Okay, so if we pull up a card, say we pull up the High Priestess. So all of this area between the pillars, this is an archway. See, this is what we would call in Freemasonry the Royal Arch, right? Royal Arch Freemason. This is not a royal arch, but this is an archway. And these are pillars that adorn the porchway or the archway, stood at King Solomon's temple, whatever. And so, and this is a veil, right? See that purple blue thing? That's a veil. And see this? This is a chick standing in your way. And she's got some shit she wants to give you. That's how it works. And that's what's going on. Your job is to go through this way. Your job is to go through these pillars. That's your job. That's where you're going. Oftentimes people think you're walking this way. They think you're walking and this chick is on the side and she's like, hey, tarot, yo, come check my shit. That's what people tend to think when they see these cards. But that's not the way. You're moving towards her through the pillars and she's in your way. She's stopping you and showing you, and she's preventing you from going through the pillars, from going this way. That's the story. That's what she's doing. This card means there's things that you don't know. She's stopping you. Why is that important? In life, you're going to find a lot of people represented by each pillar. You're going to have people on the left. You're going to have people on the right. And they are all pillars standing there. And they are going to tell you things. They're going to say things. Some people might physically pull you, push you, physically pull you. They will shine brightly and entice you. They will try and attract you. They will call you names. They will call each other names. And the noise and the mire that they spew at each other, it fills this distance, and it's what keeps them separated. Now, your job is still to walk through these pillars, even though they're throwing shit at both, they're just randomly throwing shit and trying to pull you, and they don't give a fuck. And that's what's going on. So it's important as you're living your life and you hear these things, when they say things to you, bless you, sweetheart, when they say things, here, come over here and check this. Or they say, what about them? Or they say, oh, this is the way it is. And there are so many forms of persuasion. So many. The language, innuendo, financial persuasion. There's so many ways you can persuade someone. And nonverbal, verbal, nonverbal. This is a nonverbal card. And so so your job is to move through. So when you see people, and that's where you go. These are your tracks, man. So whenever you hear someone And you know, how do you know you are on the right path? Well, you're on the path. When you hear people say things, it's going to make you stop and turn your head and look in either direction. Then you're not doing you. You have now stopped, and you're not going through the temple. You're not going through the arch anymore. You're stopping, and first, as you stop, you hold everyone else up behind you, which is kind of, you shouldn't do. That's, you know, the violation of rule number 1: thou shalt not cock block. But then, in addition to that, these points, you know, these pillars here, regardless of who they are or what they scream or what they represent or whatever nonsense they're saying, that is not your final destination. That is window dressing on the wall of your where you're going. And that's your ultimate destiny. You're supposed to make it through. But the vast majority of people succumb. And there are veils here. There are 4 veils you have to walk through. And there's each one of these veils is noise and a deterrent. You have to go through all of that bullshit to see what's on the other side. This is the second fucking card in the deck. So how fucking evolved do you really think you are? Okay. All right, next. Let's read some tarot cards. That's the importance of what's going on. All right, next. Next. Okay. All right, next. Next. Let's get on with things. Oh no, what did I do with the background? I was liking that background. Damn. I wonder if I can do it again. Damn, I can't. Bummer. Okay, everybody chill out. Let's see if I can find that background again. Nope. Yeah, I got it. Okay, good. Now, we'll get rid of this card. We'll do it all again. All right, let's do it again. All right, next. Anyways, I was talking to a Sunnysider today, a really cool guy. He was on the live stream last week, and he was reminding me that you really do have to figure out, you know why you're there, what you're doing, who you are. And when you know who you are, you won't get pulled. You'll less likely to get pulled into something that you're not. And it's important. It's tricky though. It's tricky. All right, back up. Let's do it again. Backing it up. All right, Jasmine's up. Jasmine, Roma, Erica, Nadia. Let's do it. Let's do it. Anything else you guys need to know before we go on? I've gone blah, blah for enough. How long have I gone blah, blah for? Almost for 45 minutes. A lot of blah, blah. Any more blah, blah? So astrologically, so one more thing before we go on. Holy smokes. One more thing, which is probably more important than anything else. I did all of the tarot readings for the week already. I did them all yesterday. And fuck. And I didn't do the astrology for you guys. And I'm telling you, but I sat down to do the astrology 3 times this weekend. I sat down 3 times to do the astrology and I couldn't do it. I need an hour and a half straight and I didn't get it. You got it, Gloria. The astrology looked clean. The astrology looked clean. It didn't look I did not see a stressful week. I saw going on with things, getting on with things. Mercury's retrograde, do your thing. Chill out, figure it all out. Keep going. Another week of the same. Frustration. Keep it moving. Watch out the paperwork. People from the past. For everybody, thought it was another week of the same. But guys, these tarot readings get really, really bad towards the end of the week, and especially bad on the weekend. So, I don't know. All right, Sue, have a wonderful night. I went on and on for half an hour just now saying how I don't always see everything in horoscopes, and sometimes I fixate on things. I'm looking for things specifically. I do a lot of research, right? And so, but, man, so everybody be cool. So this is Monday. So everybody be cool this week. On one hand, the astrology I thought was pretty clean, pretty cool astrology, new beginnings. Let's go get them. Mercury retrograde, fix it to get, everybody be cool. But The tarot readings get really bad towards the weekend, so everybody be cool. And you know the deal at the tarot cards, the same freaking tarot cards coming up every day. All right, let's get down to it. It was spooky. It was spooky. All right, hopefully next week is better. I'll read next week's cards later. There's class this Sunday, so I won't be doing any tarot readings this Sunday. So, tarot readings, astrology. I've been doing all this I've been doing all of a lot of tarot stuff in the background, and I'm excited to get back to astrology. So another week of big tarot stuff for me, and then by the weekend I got to be back to astrology again for the class. Ginger's meeting a guy. Yeah. Hey, I want to do something. I want to play a game in the astrology class, but we're not going to do it till we get Zoom. Hey, Donald, what's up, man? I hope you have an amazing day. We'll play games in the class, or we'll play a game right now. If I said, I'm going to think of an astrological placement. Okay, as I'm shuffling the cards for Jasmine, I'm going to think of an astrological placement, and you guys tell me where you think what astrological transit that would be. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What's an easy one? Easy. What do you think talking in your sleep would be? What do you guys think? What would you guys think astrologically for talking in your sleep? What astrological placement would you see? What? More close, a little bit more than that. Talking in your sleep. Anxiety, yeah. All right, here we go. I'm going to read Jasmine's cards. What you think about Mercury, when you guys think about sleep talking, what talking in your sleep astrological transit that'll be. All right, here we go. Jasmine's up. First up, Jasmine, Moonology cards are right there. Roma, you're cheating. For all the brainers, you guys, all the brainers coming to the class. so you're like, Roma, you know, like, that's like walking up to a little kid and say, hey, give me your candy and your mom's phone number. Like, what the fuck? Oh my God. First, I never did that, okay? When I was single, I never walked up to any kids and said, hey, give me your candy and your mom's phone number. I'm looking for someone. That's not how it works. The test was tough, wasn't it? The test really required going through everything. Talking in your sleep. Guys, so yeah, it took hours. Yeah, I know, it took hours to write to make the test too. It's worth it though, you know? The purpose of the test was that was to get it. You know the purpose of the test. It was worth it. Oh, it's fun. The next one's going to be tricky though because the language is tough in the next one. But we have lots, Paraguayan and all that kind of stuff. And so, yeah. So talking in your sleep. What is? So astrology is not that tough. Break it down a little bit. So when you're sleeping, your subconscious is on. So sleep talking. What is that? It's your subconscious being on display. Everyone's seeing your moon, your subconscious within you. So the moon in the first house, people who talk in the sleep, people who talk in their sleep, or say the moon making an aspect like moon square Mercury, like moon square or trine Mercury in your first. So if Mercury's in your first, right, talking about yourself, people see you talking, and the moon about what, right? Mercury makes an aspect to the moon. So Mercury's talking about your subconscious in your first house, right? Mercury, that's the action. Those are the angles. So talking in your sleep, Mercury in the first house, moon in the first house, or Mercury making an aspect to the moon, either in the first house or Mercury in the first house. All right, here we go. Jasmine's up. Let's read some cards. May 27th, Gemini or Taurus? Elena, I went over that. That's a good question. You know what? It's a really good question. There's a leap year, right? Every 4 years, it changes. And I'll show you. I showed everybody before. I'll show you again. Every 4 years, it changes. So, do I really have to show you? Do I really have to show you? That's irrelevant. Gemini or Vedic is not, whether something is Gemini or Vedic is not the answer. You will find that whether you're using sidereal or tropical, every 4 years it changes on the cusp. That's enough. No more explanation. I'm reading cards. I'm not getting sucked into a long. Take one of my classes. Check it out. I talked about that before. I did a long video about that. It's a lot of people. It has nothing to do with Vedic or tropical. It has to do with there being a leap year, and the extra day in the year, the leap, it changes every 4 years. Every 4 years is a leap year, and signs on the cusps will change. Okay, here we go. Jasmine is up. Jasmine, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Jasmine, 10 of Cups reversed. Whoa. Let's see what the cards say for Jasmine. Hi, Sonny. First time caller, long time Pisces. Yeah, I did. Hey, Sonny. First time Pisces, long time SunnySide or first time Pisces? That one still gets me, man. I still love that one. Oh my God. I did Ancestry.com. I came back 3% Pisces. How the fuck did that happen? Oh my God. How did that happen? Someone must have, something should have stayed, something would have been left. Next, something better would have been left up on the floor. It's blurry. Oh, this doesn't count. This counts. Am I lagging? It'll catch up. It'll catch up. It'll like catch up. So 10 of Cups. So here we go, Jasmine. First up. No, Elena, it resonates on the day you were born. It resonates on the day you were born. So this is for what you call yourself. Okay, so if you're born on that particular, this is a good question. That's a different question. So just let me take a pause here to answer Elena's question. You would technically call yourself whatever it is that you were born on. So if you were born on one of the years that it's a Taurus, you'd call yourself a Taurus. You'd call yourself a Taurus. Okay, you call yourself a Taurus. If you were born on the year that it's a Gemini, you'd call yourself a Gemini. And when people question you, you'll say, well, like it's a leap year. You'd say it's a leap year. And it's not that big of a deal. It's a leap year. What the fuck? Don't you guys know we have a fucking leap year? And you can say, what are you guys, fucking retarded? It's a fucking leap year. You wouldn't believe how many tens and hundreds of fucking retarded astrologers I saw this year who couldn't fucking clue in that it's a fucking leap year. I said fuck a lot there, but the thing I really want to say is pretty harsh about how fucking stupid those idiots are. Those kumbaya motherfuckers. It's a fucking leap year. So you should, every 4 years, you should learn that fucking lesson. This is the year for you to learn that fucking lesson. And don't fucking fuck it up again next time. Anyways, so that's what you'd call yourself. Now, for you as a person, okay, your astrology, you're right on the cusp. So as you're right on the cusp, you're going to be a very Taurus-y Gemini. You're going to be a Gemini. You're going to be absorbing Geminis. All right, memes, have a wonderful night. Be careful in the snow. Dress warm, right? Everybody dress warm. There's a blizzard outside? Yeah. So, I know a lot of people say there's no such things as cusp, but in traditional Western astrology is built on William Lilly, and William Lilly talks about cusps. So I don't know where these fucking guys come from, but these other guys come from. But like William Lilly talks about cusps, and the cusp, and his version of a cusp is 5 degrees, which is a whole lot looser than Sonny's cusp. So But if you're born on that day, you're taking a lot of Gemini in you. You're going to absorb, you're going to be a lot of Gemini moving into Gemini, even if you were technically a Taurus. Okay, if you're born at 0 degrees or 29 degrees, even if you're technically the sign before, you're going to resonate with the next sign. Now, and that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say anything. I got a lot of negative things to say about a lot of negative things, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to say that's the way that works. And that's the idea of cusps. If you're on the 29th degree, you're going to take a lot from the sign, the next sign. And that's how it works. So that's how it works. Anything else you guys need to know? Yeah, when you're reading the horoscopes, you should read your Gemini horoscopes. That's the deal. Because that's the way it lines up in the chart, right? So all right, next. You're right. That's your question. That's not the question. That's good, like you don't know what the fuck. This is where you ask. That's a good question. The follow-up question about what horoscope to read is a really good question. I'll always answer that question. That's an important question to answer. All right, next. Let's do it. Am I forgetting anyone or missing anyone? Okay, back to the readings. Jasmine's up. Okay, great question, guys, about the... Hey, Rock, what's up? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Great question, guys. Great question. The one about the other stuff doesn't make sense, but about the horoscope and what you should call yourself, that really makes sense. So that's a really good question. So Ellen, I was actually thinking about that the other day too. So the day you were born, where you were born, because on that day, in certain parts of the world, you'll be a Taurus. Another time you might be a Gemini, depending on what time of day you were born, what year, whatever. So tell them that's what your sign is. That's your sign. And they say, oh, blah, the news, blah, 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 blah. No, fuck them. That's your sign. And, and then say, yeah, there's a leap year. You ever heard of a leap year? What, you still follow the Gregorian calendar? What, you have red letters in your Bible too? What the fuck? So that's the deal. And it's because there's a leap year. It's not really that big of a deal, but it's got to be sorted, right? You got to sort it. And I think you got it sorted. You're going to be okay. All right. Technically, Taurus, thinking like a Gemini. Next, Jasmine's back up. Let's do these readings. Anybody know where my dog went? Hi, Poopy. Down you go. Down you go, Poops. Down you go. Daddy loves a kiss. Okay, down you go. Take a kiss. You go chill out, do your thing. And I'm going to read these cards. Okay, here we go. So Jasmine is up. Jasmine, this happily ever after doesn't look good. Am I blurry still? Oh, my camera's... I'll move forward. I like to chill back when I read the cards. Okay, here we go. Jasmine, not Jasmine from Facebook. Jasmine G. Okay, Jasmine, 10 of Cups reversed. So the 10 of Cups reversed, what are you going to do? Jasmine, 10 of Cups. You have the potential for this great happily ever after, but it's reversed. So maybe there's some delay happening. Maybe you're going to meet a new guy. Maybe you have the potential to meet you're not meeting anybody. This card reversed. I have the feeling that maybe you broke up with someone recently, or maybe you thought you were going to meet somebody recently, or you're going to get a job recently. And I don't want to be negative or anything, but this happily ever after didn't materialize. It might be materializing soon, but not necessarily yet, right? It might be happening soon, but not necessarily yet. Hey, Tiffany, what's up? It's great seeing you. I think Tiffany's a relatively new Sunny-Sider here. I think she's been on every once in a while. Tiffany, I'll add you to the... we'll see what's going on. Give me a second here. We have a bunch of people on here. If you stick around or come back a little later, we might add you to the list. Plus, stuff gets paid forward all the time here on the channel. We might just add you to the list a little later. But it's great to see you. It's great to see you. Okay, Jasmine. So, 10 of Cups reversed. Not so good. Not so good. Then 4 of Cups reversed. Oh, crap in hell. Guys, these cards are this is a different deck. These cards are negative. Jasmine, 4 of Cups. Everybody be cool this week. Does anybody know something? I don't know what's going on or something. I'm missing the point on something here. All of these cards are reversed. 4 of Cups. Jasmine, watch out for the pity party. You know, watch out for not realize it's not this card right side up. Daydreaming for a, you know, you're daydreaming, right? This card right side up, but reversed, maybe things really are negative. Maybe there's a negative situation happening. Maybe this is really a good week to keep our eyes open with everything. Like it's like negative, right? It's negative here. And like there might be a pity party going on. What the fuck is going on with everybody this week? Okay, here we go. See what else. Oh! All right, Jasmine, 9 of Swords. Things not getting any better. 9 of Swords. The card of bad dreams. Hey, check it out. We're using the Illuminati deck so I can show you guys a different way of the card. See all of the swords and she's sleeping? Bad dreams. So Jasmine, this is not good. It says and this card is right side up of all cards. This is the card that's right side up. So it says there's something going on. It says something you're worried about, right? Bad dreams. You're thinking about something. You're worried about something. You're really worried about something, right? The 4 of Cups reversed. You might not see, let me move over a little bit. You might not see a way out of the situation, or you might really be lamenting it. And maybe you're breaking up. Maybe you broke up with someone recently. But you know my 2 cents, guys. My 2 cents is when you break up with someone during Mercury retrograde, you're probably going to get back together again. So don't overly stress up breaking up with anybody. Don't worry about it. If you break up with, especially if you're a Libra. No, I'm just joking about the Libra. If you're like an air, if you're a fire sign, especially if you're a fire sign like an Aries or a Saggy, if you guys break up with someone over Mercury retrograde, I wouldn't worry about it. I would, but you guys don't worry about it anyways. It's the other signs that are worried about it. So, and finally, you and your loved ones are safe. Finally, you and your loved ones are safe. All right, cool. All right, so that's Jasmine. Next, I wanted to talk to, so Jasmine's gonna watch it. Guys, I don't know what's these cards so negative, man. These cards, you gotta wait till the end of the week. You gotta watch all those videos that I made for you guys. I made 7 videos today, or yesterday I made 7 videos for you. That was a lot. You're not gonna believe when you see it how negative the cards come out. Like, today's only Monday. Oh man. All right, we'll see what's going on with everyone else. Hey, Tiffany. All right, Roma's up next. Tiffany, if you ever want to do a collab, with the SunnySide here, I'll absolutely collaborate with you. I can't remember exactly what type of vlogs that you do. To be honest, I can't remember exactly. I've been busy. I've been doing a lot of readings recently. I can't remember what type of vlogs that you do. But if you ever want to collab with the SunnySide, which is me, then I'll gladly do a collab with you anytime you want. Anytime you want about anything else you want. Anything you want. And I like to have fun, so fun would be more fun than not fun. but whatever you want. Because, if you're ever looking for that, we'll do it. All right, next, Roma's up. Karina baby's in the house. Karina, what's up? I hope you're having a super, super, super beautiful day. You really like those videos, Gloria? Right on. Thanks. I super appreciate it. Yeah, we're doing tons and tons of those videos for you guys. And it's all cool. I like them. I like it. Anyways, I've been doing a lot of tarot. Holy smoke, so much tarot, it's not even funny. But I really an astrologer. Like I really, I like to do the math with astrology. Astrology is really easy for me. But tarot is really easy. I don't even have to think about tarot. Karina, you are definitely a mod. Yeah. Yeah. All right, next. Oh, family videos. Oh, there you go. Oh, no. So if you do family videos, does that mean I'm going to need, if we do family videos, that I'm going to need my zombie and my producer. No, I'm just joking. No, I might be, Tiffany, I might be confusing you with a different channel. That's all cool. That's all cool. All right, next. Let's get on with it. So, Roma is up next. All right, Roma. Let's see what's going on with Roma. All right. Hey, that weather in Texas is crazy. That's the whole thing, right? That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. I wasn't even paying attention to any kind of crazy weather like that, but I should have seen it. I really should have seen it. I should have put it together like I should have put it together, but I didn't put it together. I wasn't even thinking about it. I was thinking stock. I wasn't even thinking weather. I was like, well, earthquake, but there's like no earthquakes in the winter, so like, what the fuck? I'm like, so, and even, I didn't even put it together that the, that's all, it's a pretty obvious, when you look at it, it's pretty obvious. All right, Roma's up next. Enough blah, blah, enough blah, blah. I should have seen it coming. There are a couple of ways to look at it. There's the square, there's the like Jupiter and Aquarius thing. I should have saw that coming. Jupiter and Aquarius is always going to fuck up the weather when it gets a chance. And like, you know, Jupiter, Uranus, those guys fuck up with the weather. Saturn doesn't usually fuck up the weather. But like, Jupiter fucks up the weather, Aquarius fucks up the weather. Yeah, seriously. Hey, Goddess, what's up? I hope you're having a beautiful day. All right, Roma, here we go. Roma, next class is on this Sunday, same time, 6 o'clock Eastern, but it's this Sunday. Okay, Roma, Prince of Cups. Here we go. Prince of Cups is all about, you know what? Hey, Roma, you might meet somebody. No, seriously. No, seriously. Prince of Cups, or oops, wrong one. It's the, check it out. This means love is coming from a distance. Love is arriving from a distance, or you're going to go the extra mile for love, or someone's going to travel for love. It's the cups, right? It's love and happiness. And this guy is a knight. Like in this particular deck, they're called, well, in this deck, he's called a prince, but he's going for it. You know, the knights, the princes, they're going for it. There's a lot of energy in there. So go for it. Like, go for it and do the thing. Go for it. Go for it. Keep your eyes open for someone. You know, maybe you're traveling to meet some guy, or maybe some guy is going to travel to meet you, but I would keep my eyes open. That's a good read. That's a good way to start the reading. All right. Yeah. Okay, fine. Get some good news. Get some good news. 6 of Swords reversed. Okay. So this is kind of breakup energy. 6 of Swords reversed does mean someone might feel stuck, right? 6 of Swords is checking out intellectually. It's ideas, right? It's leaving this side of the shore. Your thinking is moving from this side across the water to the other side. You're having a change of heart, or a change of mind, or a change of thinking, and you've already changed. You see, these cards are in motion. This isn't like he's standing on the shore looking or gazing at the other side. These people are already on the boat, and this boat is, like, the boat's not really taking on water. They're doing everything they can to make it to the other side without upsetting the boat, without rocking the boat. That's the whole point of this card. Someone's checked out, but they haven't actually left it. Like, they're leaving without rocking the boat. Mind you, this card's completely reversed. So you might feel as if you have to leave a situation. It might mean you might break up. You might break, like, this reading is kind of a classic example of one hand closing, one hand opening. It says there's love arriving from a distance, or maybe you're going to meet somebody new, or you're going to go, you know, check some kind of love action out. But then you get this here is it's kind of breakup energy. Like, it's reversed. So it's reversed. So you're probably, even though you're not supposed to rock the boat, somebody might seriously rock the boat on the way out. But on one hand, a little bit of breakup energy. Somebody's leaving. Maybe somebody's thinking of traveling and they can't travel anywhere. Just, if someone comes knocking, be in a position to take. Let's see what the next card says. I don't like to give advice till I see the cards. 10 of Wands. Okay. So you're doing too much for someone else. Someone might end up asking a favor of you, or you're going to have to restructure something, or you're going to have to do something. The 10 of Wands, you're going to be doing I see how he's walking up this hill. He's carrying a burden, and the burden is too much. So, Roma, you're doing too much for somebody right now, or you're carrying a burden for someone, and that's the deal. Let's see what the Moonology cards say. It's so you should be traveling for love. There's some kind of breakup situation happening. Someone is getting ready to leave a situation. They might feel right here as if they're trapped. You know, they might feel as if they're trapped or they're stuck and they want to leave and they can't leave, right? For whatever reason they can't. Or they're going to really rock the boat on their way out, which is going to suck. So watch out for that. And someone's going to, and you might have to, at the end of the day, you might end up doing a little too much for someone else. So watch out. So be careful that you don't do too much for someone else, right? That's, you got to watch out for that. All right, next. And finally, hey, Roma, a new romantic cycle begins. You still have to come to class if you start dating a new guy. Just gonna say, you're not allowed to drop out of class just because you start dating. That's not how school works. A new romantic cycle begins. Although that's how it works for me. Our new romantic cycle begins. Roma, a new romantic cycle begins. No. What? I said you can't drop out of class just because you start dating somebody. That's how it works for you. That's not how it works for me. Chill out. Hey, Malds, what's up? I hope you're having a super, super amazing day. Oh, ha, ha. Hey, Malds, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. They put the time out. You got the Streamlabs timed out because that period after Mr. looks like a website. They think it's a website. It's why it got deleted. No big deal. All right, Gloria E is up. Gloria E, then we're going to read some charts. You're super welcome, Roma. Hey, Roma, I don't know what to say. It's like, hey, you know how they say don't start any relationships under Mercury retrograde? It's not true. It's kind of true, but it depends on your chart. You might have a particular chart where Mercury retrograde is perfectly fine. So let's do some Gloria's cards next. Did you guys get, I was supposed to do a lecture on charts with Mercury retrograde in it. Maybe I didn't want to make a video. I don't really like to make videos that nobody's going to watch. And so even though I'd rather just sit here and talk to you guys about it than to make a video nobody's going to watch. But I'm going to always say, oh, Melds, what the hell? Melds, that's cool. I have no idea why Streamlabs keep timing you out. But you're absolutely welcome. I'm reading your comments anyways, Melds. You're absolutely welcome. All right, next. Gloria. Okay, wait. Hey, Socks, what's up? So I'm going to shuffle the cards for Gloria and talk to you guys a little bit about retrogrades as we go on. You know, SLC and I were talking the other day, and, it's yesterday or the day before. We were talking about, like, having Mercury retrograde in your birth chart or having Venus retrograde in your birth chart and, that kind of situation. Now, here's the deal. And I said this on one of the videos, but I'll say it again to you guys. And I'm not in the mood to make... Guys, nobody fucking wants. It's a waste of time. But here's the deal. So imagine you have Mercury retrograde in your birth chart. And we don't even have a lot of people watching. But I'll say it again, and I'll explain it, and you guys tell other people like this. If you have Mercury retrograde in your birth chart, it doesn't mean, like, you're stupid. Like, you might be. You might have a learning disability. You might have a learning disability. But instead, imagine more like a communication situation. Right? Having a learning disability, like, being on the spectrum or brain, like something, it's kind of a different thing. There's more to it than just having Mercury retrograde. And so, but imagine there's a conduit of energy between you and the next person. And that Mercury energy gets twisted around. And that's what the problem is. You know, it's like the Venus thing. Venus, if you have Venus retrograde in your chart, you're gonna like. I know people with Venus retrograde. Some of the like most beautiful people I've ever met, and they're always fucking it up. Like it's because of the conduit is fucked up, and so what you think, how you think you want at the other end of the conduit is not what you. It's all fucked up. So Venus retrograde's fucked up. Like, and just think about it. Do you think a person with Venus retrograde doesn't love? Like, you think so? Like, is that what you think? You think someone would like it's not how it works. You think they, you know, it's the conduit gets fucked up. The energy gets fucked. The rapport is fucked up. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there you go. And so that's the deal. I didn't say that's not what I'm saying. That's what everybody else says. I'm not saying that. Yeah, see? Look at that. Yeah, look at this shit I gotta put up with now. So, not because of because fucking idiot motherfuckers can't get this shit together. Alright, so next, Gloria's up. So that's the deal. One more thing about the retrogrades. So that's what it means in your personal chart. Okay, not in a transit, not this, that, in a personal chart. One more thing. Your nodes are the nodes move retrograde. You guys got that? Your nodes are supposed to be retrograde in your chart. It doesn't mean there's some kind of evil monster going to come down from the sky, although it might. But that's not what it means. Can you put some water on this and heat me up, please?
Oh, really?
I said please!
Really?
Please! Please! Oh, baby, don't make me beg! Please! It tastes better when you do it. Not really. Yeah, it really does. Okay, here we go. Karina has Venus retrograde. She says it sucks. Yeah, Karina, it doesn't mean you don't love. Doesn't mean like you're like, doesn't mean you're psychotic and you don't love and you use all the guys you meet and you want to like destroy everybody. It doesn't mean that. Forget about, it could mean that. Forget about the love thing. Forget about the love thing, okay? Forget the love thing. Think the money thing. Because some guys have Venus retrograde in the second house. Some sunny-siders. So money is supposed to be coming to you. Venus is in the second house. But it's retrograde. So the conduit is all fucked up. You know, so it's not just love. You guys gonna fuck up your love life anyways. It's like you can blame Venus because you guys screw it up. Like, because you're following something else instead of, you know. But the conduit is what's screwed up. All right, here we go. Gloria's up. Let's get back to reading some cards. Yeah, you guys are patiently waiting. So, like, here we go. Man, I'm so proud of myself for using the tarot cards to call the Trump thing. I'm not going to use the tarot cards for the Academy Awards this year. We're going to use astrology for Academy Awards. That's serious. We'll do that for fun. Maybe, I don't know. Well, whatever. Next, Gloria's up. Hey, blessed one. What's up, playa? I hope you're having a super amazing day. All right, next. Here we go, Gloria. Hey, Gloria! Finally, the card is right side up. Oh, my goodness. Good. Finally. Guys, I read so many readings in the last 2 days, and they're all, like, almost all of them are super negative. I don't know what to say. It was really spooky. And, like, it's just, anyways. 4 of Cups. So you're daydreaming about a brighter future, and I very sincerely believe you are. Good. Cards are working again. The cards have always been working, but we're always we're coming, you know, getting. So 4 of Cups, Gloria, daydreaming about a brighter future. All of the cups are right side up. So I know this guy looks a little negative, right? He looks a little depressed and down and bummed out. But he's not, you know? He's just dreaming of a better future. He's daydreaming about winning the lottery. He's daydreaming. Oh my God. You guys want to know something? So I keep saying, when Venus trines your ascendant, buy a lottery ticket. So Venus is close to trining my ascendant right now. But Mercury's retrograde, expenses from the past. I got hit with like a $250 expense thing. I'm like, what the hell? A recurring bill. I'm like, where the fuck did this come from? And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, So be careful. So be careful. No, I didn't win the lottery, but I didn't check my lottery tickets. And two, I didn't expect that. Sudden and unexpected. Remember when I told you guys there's something sudden and unexpected? That was good. All right, heads up. A heads up. A heads up. This is Cancer energy. Hey, Tiff, this is Cancer energy. The 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 of Cups is Cancer energy. Cancer. This is 4, 2, 3, 4. It's cardinal, right? So cardinal water is Cancer. And it's the 2, 3, 4, third decan of Cancer. Sorry. Yeah, third decan of Cancer. It's the Cancer energy. Oh, thanks, baby. Not you. I said thanks, baby, and the dog looked at me. What do you mean she's shaking?
She's going like this to her breast.
It's okay.
Like
She's not having a seizure. She's fine. She's just freaking out. I know. I talk to her all the time. I used to come home from work really late at night and hang out. We'd talk and watch the ocean and chill out. All right, only a couple more readings left, sweetheart, and I'll be out in a sec. So, yeah, this is Cancer energy. Yeah, so think about it. So Cancer energy is a neat way of thinking about it. So, Cancer is like moody. Cancer's like moody, but it's the third decan, right? It's not fixed. It's not the 3 of Cups. It's not fixed. It's moving on with things. So Gloria, is this the first card? So Gloria, maybe you're daydreaming about a brighter future. Maybe you're daydreaming about moving on. So daydream about a new job, daydreaming about a new relationship. We'll see what the other cards say. It's just daydreaming. It's not a big deal. It's not a stressful card. When it's reversed, it's tough. When this card is reversed, it's like a pity party. Or when this card came up a lot reversed in the weekly readings. So everybody be cool. But for now, no big deal. No big deal. Just doing the thing. Yeah, Bezero, what's up? I hope you're having a super amazing day. Our judge that we got married with, whose name was Bezero. All right, next. King of Wands. All right, get out there and do it. Now, this is not the card of victory, but it is kind of the card of championship, so to speak. So, Gloria, get out there and take control of the situation. Whatever's happening today, whatever you're dreaming of, like if you're this is the wrong card. Whatever you're daydreaming of, right? Whatever you're thinking about, whatever it is that you want to get on with, then you should really, King of Wands it. You should take control of the situation. Gloria, you should take control of the situation, get out and do your thing. Really, go do it. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. Don't be quick to argue. You're not going to argue with anybody anyways. Be assertive and go do it. You guys can see it? Can you guys see what I'm saying? Daydreaming, right? Daydreaming about the future and then taking control of everything. And finally, yay, the Prince of Wands, go do it. And then finally, Gloria, the Prince of Wands, go do it. Check it out. Or the Knights. The Knights, action, Wands, action. Go do it. Gloria, everything is going to be okay. You're going to have an interesting week. You might be daydreaming a little bit this week. You might be a little bit moody this week. It's time to get on with things. It's time to get on with things very seriously. No stressing. There's no stressing of any kind, right? Night, get on with it. You have to go do it. Night, get on with things. And finally, don't let pride get in your way. Don't let pride get in your way. Don't let pride get in your way. All right, next, Erica's up. How long have I been in astrology? Oh my God, would you believe? Oh my God, at least 25 years. No, maybe not that long. Was I married at the time I started studying astrology? Yeah, at least 25 years. I've been studying 25 years. Professional astrology for about 10 years. And so, Tarot, I don't know, Tarot is good. It's not the same. Tarot and astrology aren't the same. There are a lot of similarities, you know, but not the same. And they're all cool. I feel more comfortable predicting with astrology. My astrology is I'm very confident in my astrology. But, you know, whatever. So, you don't like to work under a lawyer. Do you? Hey, Gloria, do you have to work under a lawyer if you're a paralegal? Can't you just, like, file the forms on your own? I don't know. Like, let me give you an example of what, I don't know what I'm talking about, okay? But let me give you an example. I know that in immigration, because we were thinking about immigrating to Canada, right? For reasons. We were thinking of immigrating to someone to Canada, and, you know, obviously, Sonny knows a bunch of lawyers in Canada. And so, oh, you got it, Erica. It's my wheelhouse is dating. So, all right. So, anyways, my question for Gloria is, if you're a paralegal, do you have to work for a lawyer? Because can you just open a paralegal office, say doing immigration, right? Say like just open the office and just do immigration forms and just fill out the forms for immigration people, or do notary republic. Obviously, I don't know what I'm talking about. No, you have to be under a lawyer. That sucks. That really sucks, man. That really sucks. That's almost bullshit. That's almost bullshit, man. That's like being a massage therapist and having to work for like a pimp or like a madam or something. That really sucks. That really sucks. Or being like a pimp and having to pay taxes. That don't make no sense to nobody. I don't think so. Make no fucking sense. A pimp is a sovereign individual. That's right. A pimp should pay no taxes to no one. Although a pimp should be very good at collecting taxes. That's right. Yo, where my money at? That's right. Pimp need to collect taxes, not pay taxes. Why am I telling you? You guys already know how to be a pimp, right? You guys don't need no instructions. All right, just watch. I'll let you know. Rocktober know what I'm talking about. That's right. That's right. Just like when we were gonna, like when I tell my dad I gotta pay rent. I'm gonna go pay the rent now. It's like, rent? You pay rent? What? I thought you're supposed to collect rent. Something is not right here. You're not doing it right. You don't pay rent. You collect rent. You're not doing. You're screwing something up. Must be nice to be a rich white guy. It's like something. Must be nice to. Anyways, pay. That's about as much privilege as you get, right? Pimp tax, that's right. Pimps don't pay tax. What kind of bullshit is that? I never heard that in my whole life. What kind of pimp is paying tax? Pimp be collecting tax. Oh yeah, that's a one-way transaction, man. Pimp don't pay no. Pimp be correct. We got married in the States. So moving to the States is no problem. Like, moving to the States is no problem. Moving anywhere is no problem. The one problem is, I think if we were to move to Canada, I would have to get a job. What are you laughing at? We all know Sonny ain't getting no job. Last time I had a job, my dad got fucking mad at me. Holy shit. It's like I embarrassed the family in front of his friends. Holy shit, I'll never do that again. God. Oh my God. Yeah, well, those are things you gotta live with. He was like freaking mental. He was like, my dad went fucking mental on the golf course. He's like, what do you mean work? My son, I didn't spend all that money to put you through university and paid for you to go to all those schools. Get it together. What's your problem? I'm like, fuck. I'm like, what the fuck? I like embarrassed him in front of his friends. Fuck. Oh yeah, I never said that again. Yeah, no, Sonny ain't going back. We ain't going to Canada. For us to go to Canada, I would need to legally I would have to get a part-time job so I could show that I could sponsor her. And so that's not gonna happen. So you ain't gonna see SLC on no ski tournaments. All right, next. Do I prefer tropical versus Vedic? You know what, Brittany? When you watch my horoscopes, you'll recognize my horoscope, when you're watching the way I do astrology, you'll understand very quickly how it works. I base a lot of my astrology from planet to planet aspects, and all of my transits from planet to planet aspects. And as such, it's completely irrelevant. If you follow SunnySide Astrology here, one of the things that makes SunnySide Astrology so accurate and proud of it, it's because for the most part although we do it in certain ways, it's not really, although we do here use tropical, all right? We use tropical as opposed to sidereal, but like it doesn't really, it's, either way is fine. You were thinking of going for your CNA since you already have some credits in medical. Go for it! Actually, Gloria, you're supposed to go through a life change, a life transformation this year. You've got that node thing going on, right? You've gone through the nodes. So many other ones, SunnySide is getting hit hard with the node stuff, but you've gone past it already. So, well, you know how I think. I always side on the side of education, right? So even though it's not right, I always default to education, and I always say go back to school, even though it's not the right answer for everybody. So I'm not gonna, I'm not the right person to ask for that. So, all right, next, Erica. So Erica's got a date. Erica, let's do it. Erica, Wednesday. Let's get back to it. Lagging. You know what? I'm not only lagging, I'm not even working. I'm looking at my chart. I didn't even see it. I'm not even monitoring. Guys, I'm not monitoring on the live screen. I can't fit both screens on my monitor, so I'm only looking at my monitor, not what's happening. You guys can't see anything. Am I even live right now? What the fuck? It's clips, right? Yeah. It's fucking here. I'm refreshing my screen because all I'm doing is reading the chat on a different screen. I'm looking at my monitor of I'm looking at my outgoing monitor, and because in case I pick my nose or someone walks by, this is my monitor out. And you saw you just here. You saw what I'm looking at. I'm looking at stuff. Well, give it a second. Yeah, give it a second. Fuck. Erica's got a date.
It's like you have really slow internet. Like you're on dial-up or something.
Yeah, well, like, Erica has a date. So, all right. All right, here we go. Brittany says the last two readings came true. Hey, right on, Brittany. I hope in a good way. I do hope in a good way. I do hope in a good way. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, I see I'm froze. I don't like to be frozen when I do the thing. Okay, well, here we go. Well, I'm going to come on tomorrow. So here we go. So it can. It doesn't really work like that. So it does, but it flips back and forth. It's just Mercury retrograde. All right, guys, what I'm going to do is, everybody listen up. I'm going to read Erica's cards. Erica doesn't have her date until Wednesday. So I'm going to read Erica's cards tonight. And seriously, I don't know why I do all that time going to the gym and all that time dyeing my hair and my eyebrows so that I don't confuse anybody, and like do all that time working on like me and all the time on the screen if nobody watches it. What the hell? I spent all that time doing my makeup and like nothing. Fuck. I don't even know why I bother. Ugh. There, I said it. What kind of evil cup picture is that? Oh my god. Hey sweetheart, it's lagging our streams are lagging in the same spots. Can you believe that? No, I can't. It'll cut off. What happens is the screen cuts off and then YouTube starts another stream, so we can't find it. Hey Thesis, you're gonna have to come back tomorrow. We're glitching, so I'm gonna read Erica's cards, but I'm gonna come back and do everything tomorrow night. We're gonna come back and finish it up a little. We're gonna finish the readings tomorrow night. So same time tomorrow night, guys. I'll come on a little earlier again. I only go like late night is to catch everybody at work, after work, the West Coast stuff. But I think I'll come on a little, and I've been really late at night to catch the people over in Australia and stuff. But I'll be on earlier tonight and tomorrow, and we'll check out Erica and Nadia. Oh my God, it's not even 9:30 yet. Holy, it's 9:40. It's so early. Nadia watches it. Nadia, thank you. I'm gonna put extra rouge on just for you. Sorry. I'm gonna pinch my cheeks extra tight to get that nice glow in my cheeks just for you. Okay. Okay, and I'm listening now so I can hear where we are, because I'm just waiting so that I can read Erica's cards. The sound is pretty good. Am I? It's clicking back and forth, Erica. I'm not sure yet. Oh, crap. Erica, is this your first date? All right, hold on. Erica, you guys are going on a date on Mercury, your first date on Mercury retrograde. What are you thinking? I'll be on earlier tomorrow. I should be on earlier tomorrow, like around 8 o'clock. Same time, 8 o'clock tomorrow. I usually go on late, right? I usually go on like 10 o'clock or 10:30 in case, because I like to go for a walk at the gym. And I used to go for a walk at the gym late, walk on the treadmill really late. But because of the coronavirus, they closed the gym at 10, so I've been switching my time for my late night walks. And it's winter. I don't do late night walks outside. For anyone who wants to abduct me one day, or to like put a hood over my head and pull me in the back of a van and interview me on alt-right radio or like BLM Matters, then like or you want to like waterboard me, then I usually go for walks late at night. And so it's why I walk my dog, right? So but that's the deal. Yeah, it's early over here too. Wait, why am I saying this to everybody? All right, irrelevant. So irrelevant. None of it. So yeah, tomorrow I'll be on earlier. But here's the point. Erica, what the fuck? Erica, you like this guy and you're going on a date with him? Mercury retrograde? Sometimes you can't do it. Can you guys see this? What are you thinking? Hey, Erica. This is I'm not showing you the thing. I'm just being I'll show it to you for real. I'm just bugging you. I'm just teasing you. Wow. You got it, Roma. Yeah, the time that's usually the time. I usually go on after the gym closes, and so that I walk between. I usually walk or have dinner or a nap anywhere between. Like my last reading ends at 6. All right. Thanasis, we're not having any readings right now because we can't see anything. But maybe we'll squish it in. Can you send us your thesis? Can you send me your birth information? Maybe we'll do it anyways. Just type in your birth information in the chat. Hey, Erica, let's get back to this. So Wednesday is the 17th. Hold on. So, you know what, Erica? Can you see this? Hey, Erica, can you see this? I'm going to shrink it up so you can see it better, but let's go to the other screen. Hold on. Where's the old Astro screen? Okay, Erica, you see this? So way up here, watch this. Oh, you can see it. We're back. Hey, are we back? Can you guys see anything? Oh, great on. All right, we're back. Let's get back to the readings. Hey, Thesis, can you give us your birth time and your birth city as well, please? Your birth time and birth city. And you're going to be up after Nadia. Yeah, Chantel, can you put in your birthday? Your birth city and birth time, please? Yeah, the video is looking good. Okay, everybody. Okay, I'm waiting for a thesis. Can you, or Chantel, can you type in your birth city and birth time, please? I'm just going to refresh, and then we'll get going. So this is Erica's chart. See, this is Erica, her name up in the upper right-hand corner. I'll bring me back up here so that you guys can see what I'm doing. We'll add Chantel here. All right, here we go. Okay, so just give me one more second, then we'll do this. Oops. I haven't used this screen in a while. What the fuck is going on with this thing? All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. Hey, Chantel, you're in Toronto? No way. I'm from Toronto. Yeah, have a dig in, see if you can find your birth time. But if you don't have it, we'll figure it out. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. So, Erica's up. We're going to do it at the same time. We're going to read her tarot and her chart at the same time. So, good news. First up, let me take this off so I stop yelling. All right, let's set my watch here and let's get down to some things. Oh, man. When I'm like in lazy mode, I'm in lazy bones mode. Okay, here we go. So, excuse me. All right, so here we go. All right, here we go. Let's drink some water. Let's move on. Hey, Chantel, you're going to be after Nadia. But first, we're going to dig through here and do a little bit of stuff here for Erica. So, Erica, check it out. So, I'm not going to... Oh, you guys can't see... Shit, hold on. I got to make sure we can see everything. Okay, so here you go. So you can't see my cursor like this, but like this, you should be able to see it. Okay, Erica, check it out. Check it out. Like, this is great news. This is great news. I know you're worried about it, the date, and he wants to get a little more serious. I would say, Erica, watch, be careful. See, the moon, your moon is going to be in your 5th house. You're going to be like super romantic. You're going to be randy. You're going to want to like get on with the jiggy. You're going to want to get like some, hey, what's up? You're going to have to watch out for like, make sure you don't get pregnant, right? The moon's in the 5th house, right there in Taurus. You're going to be really possessive. You guys are going to take it really slow on Wednesday. The moon is the moon is primed. You guys are totally primed to have a super romantic Wednesday, like super romantic Wednesday. You're going to be in the mood. All I got to say is Uranus is right here. Don't get yourself accidentally pregnantized. 7 degrees. It's not really making any aspects. Uranus, you see this blue line? Jupiter's making a really happy aspect to the moon in the 1st house. You're going to feel really good. Look at this blue line right here. You're going to feel really good. Like it's the moon, right? You're going to feel good. You're going to want to like make babies. You're going to want to get jiggy. You're going to want to get, have a lot of fun. So get out there and have fun. Then the moon in Taurus, right? See 2 blue lines. One to your Jupiter and one over here to your Sun and Mars. Oh, you're going to get like super randy. All right. Just watch out. You don't have to watch out for anything. You're going to have a really, really good day. I don't think you guys are going to be like cry and freak it out or anything. I think the moon is in Taurus. Everyone is going to have a very stable kind of week. Hey, like it's nice. It's nice and stable. This is a good for you. Okay, for you, it's a really good time to go out on a date, right? 5th house, dating romantic. For me, I'm probably going to do something really nice for SLC later on in the week, like. I'll do that thing she really, really likes. She really, really likes when I don't talk about myself for like I don't talk about myself or my fans or like, or like how cool my education was. When I don't talk about myself for like 5 minutes, I could do that for 5. But like, I love her, right? So I could probably do it for like 8 minutes. I could do it. I could sit. I haven't done it yet. I'm talking about myself right now when we're supposed to talk about Erica. But for SLC, I could do that thing she likes where I don't talk about myself for like 7 minutes. Yeah, I can do it for 7 minutes. Okay. All right, whatever. Next. You guys could do it too, You guys could try and be a good boyfriend or husband too, Try not to talking about stuff. Maybe you should guys, instead of talking about yourselves and being selfish narcissists, you should be talking about what you guys heard on the sunny side yesterday. Yeah, tomorrow. Or guess what the next video is going to be. Yeah, that's what you should be doing. All right, but no, whatever. Talk about yourself and your day and your problems. Oh man. Hey Sonny, am I gonna get my dick wet this weekend? Only if you have a shower, motherfucker. All right, next. Okay, next. All right, next. All right. Only if you shit your diapers, motherfucker. All right, next. Yeah, not as disgusting as can you get the coronavirus from a wet fart? And maybe you should open a window.
Yeah.
Maybe you should open a window and people wouldn't ask those questions. I know it sounds like I'm talking about you, but I'm not. I'm not talking about the dog. What? Nothing. Let's get back to the readings here. So Erica, look at this. Hey, check it out. Erica's got a date on Wednesday. Hey, baby, check it out. Erica has a date on Wednesday, and the moon is going to be in her 5th house. See that? So she has to watch out. Obviously, she has to watch out she doesn't get pregnant, right? 5th house, little Randy. Watch out she doesn't do that. Uranus is here, so accidentally get pregnant. Watch out for that kind of stuff. And it's making a really harmonious aspect to Jupiter and the sun, so and the moon. So I mean Mars. So yeah, be careful, right? Be careful. You might also want to argue. Yo, Erica, you might want to argue. I don't think this is argumentative. I think your Mars. Mars and Saturn together in the 3rd house is an extremely difficult situation. Mars and Saturn together in the 3rd house. You guys know this already. It can cause incarceration, spend time in military, spend time in jail, spend time with your brothers and sisters die, accidents. Watch out for the entire deal. But I don't think that's the negative situation going on here. I think this amps up her assertiveness. I see that. I think the sun comes in here. All the sun does is make everybody look at it, right? So it's not like it's going to make it like good. For most people, you don't realize where you die in life, you usually die or often die where your sun is in your birth chart. Did you guys know that? Like your sun is put out, right? Your light is extinguished, right? Whatever. We'll talk about that another day. And so Erica's got it going on. So Erica's got it. Erica's sunny side, right? So, but what else does she have to watch out for? Mars is crept into the 6th house. So you're going to be super busy. You see how you couldn't go on the date on Sunday and you have to push it? That's the kind of stuff that's happening. See, it's at 21 degrees here. It's just begun. Mars is cruising through here. So watch out for things like car accidents. This is not car accidents, right? But watch out for you don't stub your toe. Watch out that you don't hurt your back, stub your toe. Watch out that you don't fall off the bed and hit your hip or something like that. Just saying, watch, no one try. Yeah, definitely try. Don't. Watch out for hitting you're not going to hit your head or anything, but just make sure, watch out that Mars at 21 degrees, because Mars is full on, Mars is still in effect, right? See this red line? I'll tell you guys something here that's a little screwy. Hey, Erica, watch out for arguing. Are you being argumentative these days? This Mars is making Mars in your 3rd house can make assertive conversation. It's going after what you want, so I wouldn't overly stress it out. But this Mars making an aspect to your Mercury, be careful that, we're going to ask the cards, right? We're going to ask the cards, but I'm just telling you, watch out you don't get any arguments or anything. You're going to be tired, right? You should be tired and you should be stressed out right now. With Mars going through your 6th house, you should be tired, you should be stressed. You might have pets getting sick, you might be overworked, spending a lot of time at work. This should be busy and very stressful for you. And that's the deal. Money should be really good for you, actually. Really good. Fucking hell. Look at this. Did you look at this? There's more. There's more. We're going to read the cards, but there's more. See this? We have freaking Jupiter is going to cross, Venus is going to cross your Juno. Do you see that? 20 degrees. 20 degrees. 20 degrees Aquarius, 20 degrees Aquarius. Holy jeez. And it's making an aspect to Mars. Yeah, you should go for it. Hey, Erica, go for it. What's the problem? Just don't get pregnant. Just Unless you want to get pregnant, maybe you should get pregnant. Erica, go get pregnant. I hear a great way to get a guy is to get pregnant by his best friend. Is not what I hear. I hear a great way to get a guy is to get pregnant by his boss. So, hey, Erica, it looks like you're going to have... I think this is a really good romantic time for you. I don't know. I think you should really go for it. Really, you should really go for it. You have Venus is attracting your Juno. Maybe this guy's going to work out for you. Do the on and off thing and don't stress it out. Let's see what the cards say. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for a couple of Sunny-siders now. I like seeing that. All right, here we go. Why am I looking at the cards like this? Look, it's just... All right, here we go. Erica, why is this blur here? Here we go. The Hermit reversed. Okay, you got to figure it out. Okay, you have to figure it out. Well, here we go. The Hermit is all about figuring it out, but it's reversed. Hey, you guys are both a little uptight, aren't you? No, wait, you're not uptight. You're like a go-getter, and you're fun and active. So, well, you have the Hermit card, and it's reversed. So I think you should go with the flow. It's reversed. So you're not going to figure out a plan. I think you're kind of asking me what you should do. Well, so is it going to work out? I think it's going to work. I think it's going to work out. But I think there's more to it. I think you have to take some time and figure out what you want. Oops. Sorry, I was reading your comment. Yeah, I think you're going to be cool. Hey, Angelica, what's up? I hope you're having a super, super, super amusing day. I hope everything is cool with you. Hope the kids are doing well, Angelica. And your mom is good. I hope your mom is good. I hope the kids are good. All right, Donald, be cool, man. Have a super amazing day. And we'll see you soon. Erica, so I don't think you should stress anything out. I think you have to figure it out. I think you have to figure out what you want. But this card here is reversed. So I don't think you're going to figure it out. And because I don't think you're going to figure it out, I don't think you should stress it. Easier said than done, right? How many times in your life you're sitting there freaking out and you're like, I'm freaking out. I don't think I'm going to be out. But like, you're like, don't worry. Oh, but like, so obviously you're going to worry about it. But like, you're not going to figure it out. You're kind of in an intellectual holding pattern until you figure out what you want. Then you have the Three of Pentacles reversed. I think you have to figure out a very practical plan. Erica, you're going to need a real practical... I don't know why you would need a plan for a guy you already know. I don't know why you need I understand why you need this card. I totally get it. The Hermit reversed, you got to figure it out. But then we have this Capricorn energy reversed. Hard work, what's going on? You're not able to make a very practical plan. You're not really able to bridge the gap. You're not able to get anything done, or it's not, really happening, or it's more cold and aloof. Wait, isn't this guy an Aquarius? Is it Sagittarius or something? Oh, you're welcome. No babies. No, there's no more babies. And so maybe, Erica, you see, this is planning, right? No, this is planning or having difficulty. It's reversed, right? But this is planning, and this is doing the work and making a real practical plan. So you can't do either one of these right now. There's no planning that's really happening and no concrete idea or plan. So far, don't stress it out. So I know that's why you would stress it out. That's why you would stress it out. But don't stress it out. Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of... It's Valentine's Day. So you wouldn't believe all the ice cream I ate last night. I ate the whole thing. And I ate all the whole thing. Do you know why I ate all the extra ice cream? I ate all the extra ice cream. You're not going to believe this. This is the way guys think. Seriously. I ate the rest of that ice cream. Haagen-Dazs isn't even ice cream. It's I don't know what it is, but I ate all of it so that I wouldn't have to eat any of it today or tomorrow. I did. I did. That's what it was like. I was like, holy shit. If I leave this, if I don't finish this, if I don't eat the rest of this, I'm gonna probably eat it tomorrow or the next day. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to I'm gonna really fuck up my diet if I'm eating ice cream later in the week. So I ate it all last night. Yeah. I did it while SLC was asleep too, because that's how I roll. Tomorrow I'm gonna be going to 7-Eleven to pick up some ice cream for my wife. Okay, so that's how it happens. So I'm gonna pick up some Valentine's Day. Erica, I totally understand where that guy's coming from. Tomorrow I gotta go to 7-Eleven and pick up some Valentine's Day ice cream for my wife that I ate last night while she was asleep. So there you go. Right, maybe some wine to blame it on. All right, one more card, and then we'll move on. Oh, you actually have two cards. I pulled the card and I didn't pull it up. Actually, Erica, you know what I think? Let me stop the clock and all this. I'll tell you. You got the 9 of Swords. You have two cards. You're only supposed to get, watch this. You know what? I'm going to give you a little hint here. Let's see what the cards are saying. First, you have 9 of Swords reversed. This is obviously a bad card, right? This is obviously the card of bad dreams. It's the card, you're worried about stuff. You're stressed out. It's reversed, so what the fuck, right? It's reversed, so that's really a WTF going on. But I'll show you something else that's happening right here. Forget about this guy for a second. I want you to check the next card out. So the next card that popped up, I accidentally pulled another card because I forgot I pulled that. The next one is the 6 of Swords. So, and this card's right side up. So Erica, maybe the guy broke up with a girl recently. See, this is the card of someone checking out or someone leaving a relationship and moving on to another situation. So maybe he broke up with someone recently, or maybe he's made a decision in his life and he's getting ready to enter a new chapter in his life. Maybe he wants to leave something in the past and he wants to move on. So on one hand, you're worried, right? You've got, oh, damn, what did I do? On one hand, you've got the whole 9 of Swords thing going on, right? You're worried, bad dreams, and it's reversed. There's no way out of it. But on the other hand, we have the 6 of Swords, which is clearly leaving a situation and moving on to something new. I would say he might be thinking of breaking up with somebody, or he might be thinking of leaving, or someone is thinking about leaving and not wanting to rock the boat. So, I don't know, maybe he's going to tell you he's going to move to Europe, or he's going to move to, Alaska or something, and he doesn't want to rock the boat. So watch out for it. Yeah, watch out for it. All right, next, and finally, the energy is gaining momentum. So maybe, Erica, the energy is gaining momentum. Go with the flow. Don't stress it out. There's no plan or anything. Don't stress it out. Just go check it out and take it nice and easy. Oh no, what did I do? Oh no. All right, Nadia's up. Nadia, thanks for your patience. Erica's going to be good. Erica's going to go hang out with the guy. Just want to remind you guys, dating new guys, meeting new guys doesn't mean that you can skip class. You've got people coming around looking for your scalp. Do you know where your scalp is? You know where your scalp is? Is that like glasses? Did you leave your scalp somewhere? Did you leave your scalp somewhere? I don't know, Sonny. I can't find my scalp. I got all these people coming over to help me find it. Oh, man. Hey, Daniel, what's up? I hope you're having a super amazing day. All right, Nadia, let's do it. Nadia, and then Thesis. Chantel. Nadia, and then Chantel. Here we go. Baby cats are all right. It's okay. Here we go. Let me type in Chantel's chart. We'll do Nadia. Let me type in Chantel's chart, and then we'll do Nadia and then Chantel. 1 sec. Let me get my clock out of the way. Don't worry about it. What was that? Hold on. I can't see. I see you on this screen, but I haven't. Of course. Chantel, of course. Hey, Chantel. Chantel, this is my email here. Chantel, just email me. Chantel, just email me and we'll get it set up. Don't do it on the live stream because I might forget, but email me so that I have it all set up and then we'll just do it. It's no big deal. And I'm from Toronto. I was born at Mount Sinai. You know I had to go to Mount Sinai and pay like $120 to get my birth time? Fucking hell, man. And so, and that was like a long time ago. So yeah, so anyways, did I type that in? Did you guys get that? So Chantel, no problem. Just make sure you email me so we get it and it's all set up. All right, Nadia's up. All right. Yeah, Chantel, no problem. I have you written down right here. And I'll save your chart. Oh, I didn't type in your chart. It's okay. Chantel, let me read your cards right now. Oh, I'm going to do Nadia. Let me do Nadia's chart. And then, Chantel, I'll read your cards in 1 sec. So that we don't, because you're here and you're already paid now. And you're here already, so why not? And I'm having fun reading the cards. 1 sec. So, let's look at Nadia and see what's going on with her career. You're from Hamilton? No way. So, yeah, I know Hamilton. Hey, Danielle's from Hamilton. Hey, no way. All right, it's wish time, guys. Time to make a wish. While I'm setting up the chart, it's time to make a wish. 11 wish. My wish is always that one of you guys win the lottery jackpot and then you buy me a really cool late 90s Corvette. Yeah, like a 96 Corvette would be awesome. That would be really cool. Black on black standard. Seriously. That's my wish, that you guys win the lottery and that you buy me a late 90s Corvette. Or maybe a 2006 Corvette, black on black, because I need a trunk. 2006 is pretty cool too. Black on black standard. Gotta have a stick. And that's the deal. Hey Jackie, what's up? I hope you're having a super amazing day. Thesis, you want to, Chantel, you want to go ahead without your birth time? That's all right. Let me type it in. Give me 1 second. Nadia's up first, and then we'll move along. Just give me a second to type it all in. The hell is with this screen? Oh, this is clearly not working. Let's try this. Yeah. Okay, 1 sec. 1 sec. You're in the UK now? Oh, that's very cool, man. That's very cool. What are you doing over in the UK? Jacqueline, I'm having an awesome weekend. Dan the man. Very cool. Very cool. Hold on. Thesis, CHAN. And I. Okay, Chantel, she is December 17th, 1990. No way! We're doing a bunch of Sunnysiders at that age. Oh, come on, man. Hold on. Okay, give me a second to clean up Chantel's chart, guys, and then we'll move along, and then we'll get back to it. Oh, it's because December 17th, right? Where's this 8 p.m. thing? Hold on. So, Chantel, you actually have, well, I don't know what type of chart you have, but we'll see. You have a, holy Jesus. You guys, this is an interesting chart. Okay, hold on a second. Let me fix this up. You have a very interesting chart. You have a chart that's very similar to a number of the other Sunny-siders, 1990, December 17th. But first, we're going to look at Nadia's chart. We're going to see what's going on with Nadia. Then we'll do her cards as well, and we'll see what's going on with Nadia. Shit. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. I got it. You guys got it? Can you guys see this? That's right, Angelica. Well, let's ordain it. Let's ordain it and manifest it. What the hell? Hold on a second. My computer's popping up funny here. Let's let us everyone look at the same thing here for a second or two. Give me 1 second. Let me pull up Nadia's chart. And then I'm going to draw on Nadia's chart actually. So whereas Glory's the other chart was just showing transits. Yeah, we got to manifest it. So we are, hold on a second. I'm screwing this up. I'm not focused. Manifesting, that's it. Late 90s Corvette. That's our new manifestation. Or, I haven't quite decided. That was the one. But, all right, let me get on with this. I'm getting sidetracking myself here. All right, here we go. Almost. Let's shrink a little bit. Damn. Okay. All right. This is Nadia's chart. Nadia's up right now. I know I'm a little blurry, but I'm a little reluctant to move. I don't want to jinx anything. Oh, God damn, I jinxed it. Okay, so here we go. So this is Nadia's chart. We're going to look a little bit at Nadia's chart. Then we're going to ask about her career. And then we'll see what's going on here. This is not... With the transits, I don't know that this is the greatest time for a career right now. Actually, let's look at what's going on with Nadia first up. First up, so Nadia is a Taurus, right? Everybody cool? Nadia is a Taurus, Scorpio rising. So this is an interesting chart. People are always asking, what's it like to have your sun on the other side of the chart, right? Or the opposite your rising sign. And it's not really a big deal. You know, Nadia's a Taurus, but her sun is in the 6th house, pretty close to being opposite her rising sign. It means she's very practical in her day-to-day life. You know, even as a Taurus, I mean, she's a Taurus with a Scorpio risings. And we're not going to spend the whole thing talking about her chart because we've looked at it before, and I don't want to bore her with the same reading over and over again. We're going to look at work in the transits. Just want to do a quick little rundown here. Just a quick rundown to show you guys. So Saturn in the 1st house. So she's obviously, you know, she can apply herself quite diligently. She can put herself to a lot of hard work. She's often thought of as a leader. And there's a strong possibility she can be an entrepreneur. In addition to that, the South Node is in the 1st house. So she does command attention wherever she goes. And it's a good idea for her to put herself first. Now, we have Mars crossing through back here. So there's a strong possibility she's going to get divorced at some time in her life. There's a strong possibility fighting in relationships, and a strong possibility that right now she might be fighting in relationships right now. Okay, so watch out for fighting in relationships right now. What else is happening here? Your day-to-day life should be freeing up. So now that Mars is crossed over, okay, this is the transit. Now that Mars is crossed over, there should be less stress, right? Less stress in your day-to-day life. So if you're looking for a job, more likely that you'll get a job very soon. More than likely, the negative energy has left. It's moved on. So now's the time to really move forward and apply yourself. And let's see. Okay, so that's the big thing. There is a really, really big thing in your chart right now. Really big. And I guess I'll tell it to you before I forget. So here we go. You have a couple of things. Three things. Here we go. Three. First, you have Chiron crossing. Oh shit, I'm sitting in front of it. Damn. I put it way down at the bottom. You have Chiron conjunct Venus. Do you see that? Chiron conjunct Venus right there. So the Leafs won lately. Ha! There's no way. Maybe. I'm in Chicago now. Daniel Thornton. You know there was a really big hockey player named Daniel Thornton on the Leafs a long time ago. He was drafted by, I think he played for the Belleville Bulls. The Leafs drafted Daniel Thornton, I think. Hope that's not you. If it is, I hope it's okay. It's not. All right, do you see the first thing, Nadia? Chiron is crossing the Venus. So you have a major Cinderella transit. Major. So Cinderella transit. Major. How many times are you going to say this? So something really good should be happening to you. Actually, I would probably say you're probably going to get the promotion without any question. So that's the first thing, something very big. The second thing is this. You're going through a Jupiter cycle, Jupiter return. See how this is 13 degrees here? This Jupiter right here is 13 degrees. I scribbled it up, but 13 degrees. So you're going through your Jupiter return. And the Jupiter return happens every 12 years. You know, people say you're going through your Saturn return, your solar return, your Mars return. You're like, oh my God, is the guy going to return? Sometimes a bump on your lip return. Sometimes a bump on your ass returns. You know, like everybody says you're going through the return. Well, like you're going through your Jupiter return right now. And it's going to go retrograde. You know, it's going to go back and forth. And Jupiter's going to go retrograde. It's going to go here. We're going to look at this. I'll show you on the calendar. This down here. Watch this. So when we animate it, you'll see that this here is going to go to 14. What the fuck? Hold on. This down here is going to go to 14, and then it's going to go backwards. Watch this. So I'll do it weekly. Crap. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. So all right, so check it out. So when we start to move it forward, you're going to see what's going to happen. I just need to double check that it crosses 14. Yeah, it goes to 15. You're going through it right now. This time next week, Jupiter is going to be at 15 degrees. You see that right there, 15, 14? It's going to go this way, and then it's going to go back. It's going to go retrograde. Jupiter is going to go back and forth. So you're going through your Jupiter return for the rest of the year. Oh, well, Nadia's always, yeah, you're asking me about their citizenship, right? So, hey, 12 years, you're going through your Jupiter return. So think back to 12 years ago. What happened 12 years ago? Did they have did something good happen to you 12 years ago? Because that's the cycle you're going through right now. A big luck cycle is happening again. And in addition, although, you know, all right, cool. What else? So that's a big deal. In addition to that, one thing you have to watch out for right now is Mercury's actually retrograde for another week. See, Mercury red, it's retrograde for a week. It's going in this direction. But Mercury's going direct really soon, man. Like it was rough as hell. Yeah, Mercury's going to sit on 11. Mercury goes direct on the 20th in 5 days, so we're going to be okay. So I think it looks pretty good. I think you're going through a major life transition. I think you're going to hear some really good news in the next couple of days. I think you're really lucky right now. I really think you should buy a lottery ticket. I don't think you're going to win the lottery, but I do think you should buy a lottery ticket very seriously. I'll say it again. I don't think you're going to win the lottery, but I think it's a good idea to buy a lottery ticket right now. And that's the deal, Nadia. Everything looks really good. Why don't I read your cards too? I don't usually read the cards when I do astrology. It's usually one or the other. But we'll take a moment and read your cards, and then we'll get down to Chantel's cards and see what's going on. So 3 big things coming up for... What the hell? Is this screen not... Did I do something here? Hold on. So, oh, I'm on a different screen. Hold on. So those are the 3 things. Jupiter, the retrograde, don't worry about the retrograde. It's going to be done soon. But you're going through your Jupiter return, which is big. You know, a 12-year cycle starts now, like now. So Jupiter return, and you're going through your Chiron conjunct Venus, which like never happened. So you're going through a big healing thing right now, big lucky thing. Wow, you met your husband and got into your school program 12 years ago. Well, there you go. There you go. So Nadia, so you have a lot of room for optimism. And there's a lot of so now that you know that, you're starting your next 12-year cycle, expect really good things to happen. Expect really good things to happen to you. And let's, while we're doing that, let's read the cards really quickly, and then we'll go check out Chantel. Here we go. First up, 7 of Swords reversed. Okay, well, I don't think you're going to get... All right, Angelic, have a super duper duper amazing night. Sweet dreams, and be cool, stay out of trouble, and don't let the snowman bite. All right, 7 of Swords. So you're not, Nadia, you're not going to get any answers right now. The answers that you want, you're going to have to wait a little longer to hear what you want. There might be some screwiness going on. I know you don't want to hear that there's screwiness going on, but just be careful with the people around you. Excuse me. Watch out for that Mercury retrograde. Watch out for people trying to pull a fast one on you. I don't think you're going to have any problems with immigration, but you might have a little problem at the office. So watch out at the office for people jerking you around a little bit, right? 7 of Swords reversed. Watch out for people, Nadia, watch out for people bullshitting you a little bit at the office. Princess of Swords reversed. So you're probably asking a lot of questions, or it's reversed, right? So you have a lot of questions that are not getting answered. You're probably in an information vacuum. You're obviously in an information vacuum. You're obviously not getting your questions answered. But that's not the point. Watch out for some people pulling a little bit of a fast one on you. That's the biggest takeaway, Nadia. That's the big one so far. Watch out for the 7 of Swords reversed. Information is not going to line up right now. And finally, the King of Swords. So you got to do some thinking. Nadia, you got to be the King of Swords here. You or somebody has to be the King of Swords. The King of Swords is thinking, fast thinking, making things work. You figure it out. You have to figure it out, because leading up to this, you have a little bit of deception and your questions aren't being answered. So the 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords, there's deception going on and your questions aren't being answered. So you got to be the King of Swords, and you got to go out there and you got to answer the questions and you got to get it done. Yeah, that's right. You got to watch out that the snowman doesn't bite you. There's nothing wrong. Jack Frost, you got to watch out. When Jack Frost gets his horny on, man, everybody get a little bit cold. You know what I'm saying? The sun wasn't shining there anyways, so I don't know why Jack Frost is looking. Just saying. Unless the sun does shine there. And then we're going to have a different conversation. And finally, confidence is your key to success. Nadia, confidence is the key to your success. And everything is going to work out. Confidence is going to be the key. It looks, the cards are saying you're in an information void. It's not working. I get it. It says that. All right, next. One more. Chantel is up. Nadia, everything's going to work out. Patience. I know it's difficult to be in a patient situation when you're doing it. I know it's difficult, but just tough it out. It's going to be okay. And they were saying it, Gloria was saying it earlier. She's right. If you do it nice and clean, if you do it by the book, then you're going to get in fine. SLC and I got married and immigrated by the book. No problem. Really, it's not really a big deal. Just do it textbook, be by the book, and you're going to be fine. It's when you have screwy stuff. When I was there and I had my appointment in Montreal and I was looking around, it's the people who weren't able to just click, click, click. All they do is ask for papers and forms, and they want to file the paperwork. And there are a lot of people, and it's a long fucking day. And you got to stand out on the street waiting in the fucking cold, and then you got to go wait inside. So, like, what I'm saying is they trying to click through it. So if you have any, and then they interview you. So if you have any fuckery on your paperwork, you better be prepared to answer your fuckery. But they don't want to get any, but if you don't get in, they got to explain why you don't get in. So they don't want to fucking do the paperwork. So, like, you have to have everything clean. And all of the people that, and you're right. So what happened? So the people that didn't have their paperwork done properly, like say there were some people who, like say they married somebody, but they were living in Canada. And I heard that. I'm like, they're like, well, where are you going to stay when you move to the States? You know, you're immigrating to Canada. You're immigrating to the United States. Why the fuck you both living in Canada? All right. They used to, I've heard they said that. And I'm like, well, why don't you go live in the States? You know, and so, and that was the kind of stuff. Or you guys are divorced, or he's American, or he's this, or like he's what, or how come the financial paperwork isn't there? But if you get it all lined up, if it's all correct, you know, then it's all correct and there's no big deal. Like just you have to have the right paperwork and everything. It's like anything else. You're gonna go to a place, like you just gotta, and then they just do the paperwork and let you in, man. No big deal. But if you can't do the paperwork, they can't let you in. So that's what I saw. If it's nice and tight, if your case is tight, they're gonna let you in. All right, Chantel, are you still here? Chantel, you still here? Anyways, Nadia, you're going to be super lucky. You have a 12-year cycle coming up. It's very exciting. I think it's very exciting, actually, for Chantel right now. Okay, Chantel. Where's Chantel? Chantel, come on back. Now, Chantel, whenever you, because like we could be lagging, right? I'm not looking at the screen. I'm looking at Chantel here. Oh, we're right there. We're good. Hey, Chantel, can you just type in here when you get a chance? So let me know that you're here. Chantel. Thesis, Chantel, are you here? Is anyone else here? All right, well, maybe she went off. Well, it's not late in Toronto. It's only 10:30. It's only 11:30 in Toronto. It's early. Or unless she's working tomorrow. She's not working. She's 1990. That's cool, Danielle. Oh, Nadia, you're super welcome. Danielle. Daniel. Sorry, Daniel. Like, calling you like some kind of fucked up name. Your name is pretty straight ahead. I'm waiting for Chantel. Or else we're going to have to do the chart again. And, all right, well, I tell you, and she has an interesting chart. She has a really interesting chart, man. Oh, Jacqueline, she's with you? Oh, right on, Jacqueline. All right, cool. We'll wait. We'll wait. She's with you is cool. She's coming. She's coming, Gingy. She's there. Jacqueline says she's coming. Because you guys are going to want to see this chart, man. Look at this. Well, here, I'll pull it up. Hey, Chantel. Here you go. Check it out. So, look at this. Sunny Siders, look at this chart. I know you guys have seen this type of chart before. Hold up. Let's pull it up. You got it. I just want to wait for you. So, like, you don't, I'll wait for you. It's no big deal. But the fuck is this? So, okay. All right, Chantel's chart. Check this chart out. Look at this. We've seen this kind of chart before. What habits do you need to change? Good question. We've seen this type of chart before. So things like that, Chantel, we're going to need to know your birth time eventually, because this chart's not exactly the way it looks. It doesn't line up really first house, seventh house kind of deal. It's because we don't know the birth time. But I'm telling you guys, we've seen this teeter-totter lineup before, right? We've seen it, charts that are like this, that have this side like this, and then a little bit of action over here. Now, although this looks like a lot of action over here, it's not really. Like, it is, but not really. The only, it's just really retrograde Jupiter, and then a lot of stuff that, plenty of astrologers don't even use. Like, a lot of astrologers don't use Chiron. A lot of astrologers don't use the nodes. I'm the only one who uses Magi astrology midpoints, and many astrologers don't even know what the fuck a vertex is. So then you're going to get stuck with Jupiter opposing all of this stuff, which isn't really like a lot. It's kind of like a kite, sort of, but not really. And so some interesting stuff. Yeah, Rock, you see this chart, right? We've seen this. Gabrielle has a chart like this. A couple other people have charts like this. But the houses aren't lined up, right? Because we don't have the time. But you can see that when you get rid of this, it's really just kind of Jupiter sitting on its own. And all of this is together with a little bit of Pluto hanging out right here. So you get a major concentration here. Chantel, this is the type of chart where if you wanted, you could actually be really famous, like really famous. You'd have to put a lot of energy and effort into things. And, but that's the deal. The only downside of the entire thing is, you have the potential to be extremely famous. The thing is, it's most of this energy, although you're a Sag, you're a really late Sag. And even your moon is on the cusp. So most of your energy is actually in Capricorn. So all right, Nadia, sweet dreams. Have a super amazing night. And good luck with everything. Whoa, so Chantel, what the fuck? You have all of this. You're a Sagittarius, so you're a happy Sagittarius. You're probably not a loud and proud Sagittarius. So you're probably not. Yeah, but you're a Sagittarius. Your moon is in Saggy, so you're probably optimistic. You don't like to be controlled by anybody. No way. You don't like anybody to control you. You're probably, if you go to one of those parties, you're not putting on restraints for nobody. You're probably more like the whip. You prefer to hold the whip as opposed to a saddle kind of person. So anyways, that's the deal. You probably like to go out. You're probably adventurous. You're probably a real straight shooter. You probably tell people the way it is, like it is. And you're probably going to end up doing a lot of teaching in your lifetime. You might end up doing a lot of teaching. But having said all of that, put the brakes on. you have a lot of energy, like a lot of energy in Capricorn. And Capricorn is going to like put the brakes on. Capricorn is an extremely like one of the most standoffish or the most aloof signs. So although you're a Sagittarius and you're like probably fun, you're probably fun, optimistic, outgoing, you probably did well in school, you're probably progressive and you always look good and doing your thing. You're probably not like a wear glitter, run around naked in the bush Sagittarius. You're probably just as loose as the zipper as every other Sagittarius, but you're probably not going to have a lot of public sex. So you're probably going to be more reserved and more step-by-step and more cautious. Now, having said all of that, you really do wear your heart on your sleeve. When people look at you, they really do see your subconscious out there. You might, believe it or not, you might talk in your sleep. You might have a penchant. You might talk in your sleep. You might sleepwalk. You might zone out a little bit. You might be very adventurous and be very worldly, have a very big, broad world view of things. At the same time, you can be quite reserved. Your Venus is in Capricorn, so you want to help people be the best they can be. You probably work really hard. You're probably really smart. And you're probably very progressive. And you work very hard towards your goals. And that's the deal. Now, there's some negative stuff here. There's really negative stuff. Like there's an abundance, an overabundance of information, energy in your first house, or this close to your sun, way over the top. So you probably almost definitely have a mole on your face somewhere. I would almost definitely have a mole like right here on your cheek, or like this kind of thing, like a beauty mark or some kind of thing like that. Almost definitely have a mole on your face. Almost definitely talk in your sleep. You could easily be an entrepreneur, right? You you do walk and talk in your sleep. I told you guys, let me stop this stopwatch for a sec. You're my last reading for the night, so we goof around a little bit. I told you guys, I said all that stuff on Facebook, people walking around saying sun, moon, and ascendant. I'm talking about your sun and your moon. You don't even have your birth time or ascendant, and we're saying talk in your sleep. Watch out what you guys tell people on Facebook. Rocks, like 3 cards told you. Yeah, no, the 3 planets. Oh my God. Yeah, 3 planets. I don't even have the girl's birth time. I don't even have her ascendant, and we're talking about. We do this in the class, right? And so planet to planet aspects. We don't have her birth time, and we're figuring this out. Okay, what else? Let's get back to it. Upper lip, new mole. There you go. And so tell all your friends about the sunny side. Tell all your friends. Mini readings are only $25, and I'm gonna tell you more than you're gonna find from your doctor. You can't hide shit from Sonny. All right, there's more though. There's more. There's a lot more. Let's continue. So there are a couple of things you have to watch out for. It's not all that easy. You have Mercury retrograde, right? So okay, so there's more. There's more. There's good. There's good. There's more good. So here we go. So Danielle, not Danielle, Chantel. Sorry, I'm reading the chart. So Chantel, you probably spend a lot of time looking at yourself in the mirror. Okay, not saying you're vain, but Venus in the first house likes to spend a lot of time focused on looking in the mirror. They're focused on their looks a lot, but it's also your identity. You have a massive amount of planets in your first house towards your sun. So your identity is so important to you. So watch out for it. You easily could make money on your looks. So maybe you end up being a model. Maybe you end up being an actress. You should be super, super, super famous. And that's okay, Chantel. I haven't answered any of your questions yet. So move it on. And so this is the deal. So focus a lot on you. There's more to it. You probably have You might have a learning disability, right? You might have a learning disability. You might have a communication problem. You might have dropped out of school when you were younger, right? Again, you might have had a communication problem. You might be dyslexic. You might have a learning disability. People might never understand you when you speak. When you speak, people probably always ask you to repeat yourself, or people might think you're stupid, but you're not stupid. Actually, you're really, really smart. I would say you're really, really smart and extremely outside of the box. You could have genius level thinking with these planets right here wrapped around your Mercury. You easily could have genius level thinking, but your Mercury is retrograde, so you might walk through life with people telling you you're stupid. Just saying, watch out for it. Way over here, now you have some problems that you have to watch out for. Like, seriously. You have to watch out for... All right, so that's... Okay, so here's some things you have to watch out for. So, Chantel, you want to know some things you got to watch out for. You have to watch out for accidental pregnancies. You have to watch out for miscarriages. You have to watch out that you don't get boy crazy. I'm not joking. You have to watch out for accidental pregnancies. You absolutely have to watch out for miscarriages, and absolutely have to watch out for abortions in this lifetime. And there's a possibility you can have a miscarriage, possibility you're going to have an abortion. And you have to watch out for it. You have to watch out for guys who just want to take advantage of you. And you have to watch, that's what you have to watch out for. Lovers or guys just want to take advantage of you, and guys want to get you pregnant. So that's big, big warning for you. And it's going to continue for a very long time. So watch out for it. Also, you have to watch out for, this is actually going to happen over here. So you have to watch out for, there's a possibility you might inherit a lot of money, but it might get stolen from you. So be very careful. Or you're supposed to inherit some money and it doesn't work out. Or you're supposed to win some kind of legal battle, or supposed to win some kind of money or financial reward, or some and legal battle or alimony or child support, and it doesn't come. So if you get accidentally pregnant, you're going to have to fight for your child support. And you do that. You have a natural within you, inside of you, you have some karma that you're working through in this particular lifetime. See, Mars is there. It makes this aspect to the nodes. You have some kind of past life, and it's retrograde, right? Mars is retrograde. You have some kind of past life karma that you're working through. So work through it. Not a big deal. Just work through it. All right. So that's the gist of your chart. What are the questions? You want to know what issues to avoid now and what habits that you need to change. Good questions. Let's go pull up the transits to see what kind of things you should avoid. You would have had a lot of difficulty in the last couple of years. I would imagine you're 1990, right? So you're 30 years old or so. You just went through your Saturn return. So you have some questions that you have to ask yourself. What do you want to do in life? What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? What's the deal? This is it. See, Jupiter, Saturn, 7 degrees. You went through your Saturn return last year, right? You probably finished it up right around Christmas time, and it was like fucking brutal. I would imagine, Chantel, last year was extremely difficult for you. I would imagine you made a big change in your life. Maybe you got married recently, or maybe you moved out of your parents' house recently, or you moved on your own recently, or you got a new job recently. But you made a big decision to, put on the big girl depends and move forward in life. That's this right here. This is this. I know it's hard to see. In this chart, it's very difficult to see. But that's your Saturn return. You're past it. Everything lined up right there. Actually, most of the stuff Chantel, you would have been fucking brutal for you. You would have been brutal. Like, I'd say 2016, you might have lost a big job in 2016, or 2016 you broke up with a boyfriend, or you got divorced in 2016. I think it would have been brutal. Maybe 2017 would have been really bad for you. But you're past it all right now. You see how all of this is in Aquarius? It's all moved on. It's all moved forward. You don't have anything in Aquarius, right? It all ends at 29 degrees Capricorn. So you should be fine. You have a little Pluto in Scorpio. That's not going to come into play. Mars in Taurus comes into play next year. It's way down the road. It's 29 degrees. So something you have to, so that's the deal. You're out of it. You've gone through your Saturn return. It's time for you to move forward now. I think it's important for you to focus on money. Your goal is to focus on money right now. It's neither good karma nor bad karma. It's just karma. So I'll say it again. Your goal right now is to focus on money. For all of 2021, your only goal should be money. And however you do it, that's the way to do it. If you're looking for love, love is not going to, like, love is not necessarily, this is not necessarily the time for love. You might meet somebody. Last month was the time for love. Like, seriously, there's always love in your chart everywhere you go. Last month, you were attracting a lot of attention. Last month was the time for love. This month is the time to make money. In 2021 is definitely your time to make money. Moving forward, you're going to have some, right now, you might very seriously think about moving. Maybe you moved out recently, or you're fighting with your roommates, or there's some kind of problem at home, right? But you're dealing with it. And then soon, you're going to put a lot of energy into romance. So you got to deal with that. It doesn't really say that you have any good habits, nor does it say you have any really bad habits, right? It doesn't really say too much about your habits per se, but it does say watch out for getting knocked up pregnant. Watch out for that. Watch out for people stealing money from you. Those are the two big ones. But the most important thing is you're out of it. You don't have to worry. You don't really have anything to worry about for the next little while. You would have had an extreme. Do you guys see this? Everyone else see this? You see how it stops right there at 29 degrees and almost everything is moved forward in Aquarius? Do you guys see how bad she would have had it in the last couple of years? It would have been brutal. But it also means this. When Jupiter cruises along, say that's in Capricorn, when Jupiter gets off to Taurus, right? When Jupiter finally makes it into Taurus, she's going to get, or not even Taurus, when Jupiter is in late Aries. Guys got that? When Jupiter is in late Aries right here, not for a while, another 3 years, right? But when Jupiter gets there, you're going to get super lucky for the entire year. And it's going to be lucky in every single way. And that's the difference between someone who's super famous and just someone who's a regular person. The regular person, the Jupiter is going to pick off the sun, and then in 2 years it'll pick off, something else and something else. But these people with this concentrated energy, it's such a massive stellium, it's going to go through the entire thing. So bigger highs, like a celebrity. Bigger highs and way bigger lows. And that's the deal. But it's in Capricorn, so you're going to be cool. Everybody got it? You got it, Chantel? And Chantel, thanks for letting me looking at your chart. I'm from Toronto. I went to ESA. Yeah. You guys remember what that is? Anybody remember what ESA is? I went to ESA in Etobicoke. I went to ESA in just south of the subway in Etobicoke. North. All right. And when I went to my reunion and I showed the guidance counselor all the Jimmy the Trouser Snake videos, he laughed his ass off. That was fun. All right, guys, let's get out of here. Let's call it a night. And let's get out of here. I did everybody's charts, right? And so we're good. I'm just looking through my stuff here. I didn't buy a guitar last year. I think I'm going to buy more guitar stuff this year. I didn't do any recordings last year. You know, I was going to record. I was doing so much guitar, and I was going to buy a guitar in the summer and get everything set up. And I'm glad I didn't, because then I had that fuck up with YouTube. And so it's nice that I'm back now. And we'll move on. Sonny was your childhood nickname. Oh, that's really cute. It's mine too. It's anyway, Chantal, you have a really nice chart. You have a really cool chart. Your chart was easy. We've seen your chart. We've talked about charts like yours a lot on the Sunny Side. But, you know, for guys like Rocktober and other people, you know, people who study with me, in the background, notice how this, although it looks a lot like a teeter-totter chart, keep in mind some of the stuff that's, you know, keep in mind all the stuff that Sonny adds to his chart as opposed to what you'd see in like a regular chart, right? You wouldn't see this here in a regular chart. You're probably not going to see vertex in a regular chart. So just a heads up with that. Not that I'm the greatest or anything. I'm just saying have a heads up on all of that. All right, what else do we need to know? Tell all your friends. Chantel, tell all your friends. It's only $25 for a mini reading. Regular readings with me are $115. They're going up in price. My regular readings are going up in price when Mercury goes direct next week. But right now, they're only $115. But I'm going to leave the prices for the live readings the same because you got to make yourself accessible to everybody in certain ways, and that's what we're going to do. Is there anything else that we need to talk to you guys about? Anything sneaking in that we need to worry about? I'll say it again. What the fuck? Guys, the astrology doesn't look that scary or anything this week. But it's, you've heard of ESA? It's a benefit. It's a benefit, all right. It's a benefit. It's a benefit. When you don't have to audition and everyone else is auditioning, that's a benefit. Oh, yeah. It's like when you can get paid in full and don't have to go through an agent. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. Anyways, so so here's the deal again, guys. The astrology doesn't really look all that scary for this week. Although I've been looking at the Saturn square Uranus thing and the big change happening in the stock market, I haven't really seen it. I know people are looking at the stock market and you're hearing all of that other guys, you know, the Reddit guys pumping and dumping stocks and stuff, but I don't know. I also don't really know about the weather. I know the weather going crazy, right? Uranus drives the weather crazy. We get that. But I don't know. It's Jupiter. I think it's Jupiter that's actually doing it. So when was the last time Texas had weather problems? Did they have weather problems 12 years ago? Let's have a look. Let me just have a look. See if this works. Texas weather 2009 Feb. Okay, what was the weather like in Texas weather 2009 February? February 2009 was very warm. Guys got that? 2009 was very warm with average monthly temperatures almost 6 degrees warmer than normal. Wow. Very early in the month, temperatures were around normal with mild temperatures during the day and relatively cool temperatures at night. How about that? How crazy is that? What about January or March? Maybe, because I'm not looking at the astrology, right? So I'm just taking a wild guess here. In January 2009, the average high temperature in January was 7.7. It was 7 degrees warmer than the average. It was really warm in January at that time. Well, let's go back. Instead of 2009, let's go back another 12 years. Let's go back 24 years. So that would make it, what, 96? 97? What do you think? Forget it. Fuck it. I don't care. Fuck it. I don't care, and I don't think you guys care either. But I'm saying the reason we'd go back 24 years is because the cycle goes on and off. right? There's a problem. One of the big problems in astrology is people don't actually understand. They don't see the cycle for its regular size. I'll give you a better example of what I'm talking about and why we're looking back 24 years. So on one hand, look at the Saturn-Pluto cycle. Right now, in this part of the Saturn-Pluto cycle, everyone's talking about building walls. Coming back home, building walls. Like in Europe, everyone wants to come back home and they want to put a figurative wall around Europe, around the UK. They're banning the fuck out of anything going in and out of the UK. They're putting up a wall around them. The United States talk about putting up a literal wall around them. And, they're talking about not going, blocking transportation between the individual states. Everybody's putting up walls around each other in this country, in this world. Way back before, in the same cycle, when the same cycle repeated in the past, the last time it did, it was tearing down walls, right? Not putting walls up, tearing walls down. The Berlin Wall came down. And around the world, it came down. Communism came down. Different parts of the world, communism was changing. And before that, the wall fucking went up, right? Before that, the wall went up. And there you go. And before that, the wall went down. It went up, it went down, it went up, it went down. So you can't just look at a repeating transit and say, that's the shit, that's the fucking thing. So you can't just look at a transit and say, Jupiter was there, so it started to rain. Jupiter big, Cancer's water, big water. You can't just say, although I've said that for years. Although I say for years, that's actually exactly what I say when I'm talking about weather and stock market and all that kind of stuff in astrology. I say Jupiter in Aquarius, big air. So I don't know what big air means to you guys, but Jupiter in Aquarius, big air. So there will be air weather, whatever the fuck that is. Maybe corn will fall from the sky. That's lots of air. So is that air damage? When someone beats your car with a fucking... If someone beats your fucking car to death with a bag of corn, is that air damage? Can you get insured for that? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just joking. I don't know. All right, next. Yeah, Erica, let's do another mini. It's only 11 o'clock. We'll do another mini and then we'll move out of here and then we'll get out of here. Sure, of course, we'll do another mini. You want me to do one for the guy? Is that the deal? Hey, Erica, don't get pregnant this weekend. You're going to fall in love with the guy. You're going to go with the flow. Erica, go with the flow. You're gonna be so super duper romantic that what the hell? You're so romantic that I don't know what to say. You're gonna go have fun. Like, don't think into the future. Just go have fun and do your thing, and it's gonna be okay, really. And so I can't believe I spent all that time going to the gym and then I slouch. I spent all day slouching. Oh man. Tornadoes and hurricanes. Well, that's what it is. That's the way I look at it. So, but check it out. But listen up. But when Jupiter was in Cancer, I was thinking big water. But actually, when Jupiter was in Cancer, that's when we had all the big ass fucking forest fires. Jupiter in Cancer actually brought a lot of forest fires. Kelowna, BC was on fire. And then Jupiter going through Cancer, all that fire was happening in the States. And Jupiter, and the reason that the housing industry did so well, Jupiter in Cancer was bringing money to the housing industries because all the fucking houses burned down and everybody had to pay money to rebuild the houses. That's why the money went up. And so I kept thinking about that in the back of my head. It's supposed to be big water, but actually it was fire that was happening. And this thing right now is supposed to be big air, but it's snow. It's snow that we see everywhere. So what the fuck is going on? So that's the deal. You got it, Erica. Hammond, Indiana. I remember this guy. Is this the guy? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let me see what I have here. Oh, give me 1 second. Erica, give me 1 second. I've been picking at my fingernails and I have all this stuff on my computer and I'm going to heat my water up. I have all this nail polish on my computer. 1 sec. And then I'll pull him up. Is he the guy you're going to have a date with? Let's see. I thought the card said he might be breaking up with somebody, right? There was Six of Swords. He had the Six of Swords, right? Okay, we got to watch out. Okay, give me 1 second. Give me 2 minutes to do my coffee and throw all of this in the garbage. Well, I guess I could just throw it right here and then we'll just get going. All right, let's just get going. Okay, let's do it. In a sec. Oh no, hold on. Hold on. Everybody hold on. I'm starting to vibrate at a higher frequency. Hold on. Hold on. Everybody, just keep it. I'm vibrating at a higher frequency. This would be a good time for you to put your cell phone between your legs. Just saying. What? All these people keep saying they're making fun of my vibration. Sonny, I'm not vibing to you. Yeah? Maybe you should change the batteries in your fucking cell phone. So maybe you should put on some romantic music when you watch The Sunny Side and maybe we'll vibe a little bit. I don't give a shit. I don't vibe to nothing. Here. Am I still doing it? I'm still doing it. Page of Swords, questions, Princess of Swords. All right, let's get on to it. Let me see Erica's chart. Erica's guy's chart. All right. Calling on the spirits. Okay, so not August 7th, 1994. Okay, hold on. I'm in the wrong part. Let's see. Frig, I don't have his chart. Hey, Erica, I don't have his chart. Hold on a sec. Michael, right? I had it, Michael. We just looked at his chart. Michael, did I do a different name for him? Give me a sec. Give me a sec. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. All right, let's do it. Let's check him out. I wonder, Eric, I wonder if, am I frozen again? No, I'm moving, right? Okay. I'm moving? It is under Erica BFF. It is under, hey, so the cards came up, Six of Swords, right? So he's, hey, am I frozen? I'm moving around here. Okay, I'm moving around. Let me refresh my chart, my screen. I'm refreshing my screen so I can see what's going on. There's, hey, so Erica, it came up, Six of Swords, right? He's leaving something. So let's look in his chart and see if there's anything screwy going on. All right, Jacqueline, have a super beautiful night. Sweet dreams, and we'll see you soon. Are you hanging out in Toronto with Chantel? Jacqueline, are you guys Toronto buddies? Very cool. I hang out in the annex, just to let you guys know. Actually, we own an apartment building in the annex, but I haven't been down to the annex in like, I don't know. When I was in Toronto, I rarely went down. I rarely went anywhere. I just rode my motorcycle back and forth from the house to the West Mall, from the gym to our old apartment that we used to own. So that's there back and forth, and that was about it. And then it was winter. Yeah, we'll look at the transits. Yeah, Erica, we'll look at the transits. Yeah, I'm curious to see if he's going through anything. I'm curious what the deal with that Six of Swords was in the guy's chart. So here's his chart. Let's pull the transits up for the next couple of days. He's a Capricorn rising as well. Maybe he's going to be super romantic. So it's the 17th, right? Hold on. I'm looking at the wrong computer. Jacqueline, you guys are in Toronto as well? Right on. Very, very, very cool. Very cool. 17th. Okay, this is the 17th. 9:55 a.m. Ah, very cool. Jacqueline, very cool. Very cool. Hey, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, right? Like, don't forget. I know we forget sometimes. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Okay. Erica. So this is the chart for the 17th. I put it up like this in case we had to change the... because I changed the time. Let's take a snapshot and see what's going on in his life. So he's going to be super chatty that day. Not a big deal, right? His moon is in the 3rd house. So he's going to be chatty. Whatever. Let him do his thing. Good. So the moon's going to be in Taurus. Nothing, no big deal about that. Oh, sorry. We're on the wrong screen. Screen's not supposed to look like this. We're supposed to be on the screen. We're supposed to be here. Okay, so and I adjusted everything incorrectly. So let's come back here and check it out. What's going on with the guy? So, sorry, I'm just trying to shrink everything up, but I'm not doing a good job. You believe it or not, I'm trying to shrink it up. So, there we go. So check it out. So your moon, Erica, your moon is going to be over here, right? Your moon is going to be super romantic in the 5th house. You're going to want to be romantic and do all this stuff like that, right? But like his moon is actually right here in the 3rd house. So he's going to want to talk a lot. He's going to, obviously the moon is in Taurus. So you guys are obviously going to be possessive of each other. You guys, the moon's in Taurus. You guys are going to be slow. You guys are going to be very sensual. You guys are going to touch each other a lot. It's in Taurus. Moon in Taurus. Touch. You guys are going to touch things. You guys are going to wear something nice. You guys are going to eat. Chew food that you chew. Right? Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio. Half my food cup is powder. Right? I drink protein powder and eat vitamin pills. That's how Scorpio eats. Taurus is the opposite. Taurus eats food that tastes nice. Scorpio don't care how it tastes. Everything I cook tastes like dirt. And it looks like dirt. Look, I just shaved. Yeah, well, I shaved using a shoe, but I shaved nonetheless. Well, it was a horseshoe. So I thought I would be lucky if I shaved with a horseshoe. Didn't work. All right, whatever. So, just saying. So that's the deal. So he's gonna be chatty. He's gonna be conversive. You guys are gonna be touchy. You guys are gonna be a little gropey. You guys are gonna be very possessive. The moon is also gonna cross his south node, so he's gonna be super nostalgic. Uranus is all, but Uranus is not going to get there anytime soon. So forget about the Uranus thing. But the moon is going to get there that night or that day. So he's going to be very extremely nostalgic. And so that's the deal. He's going to probably try and pick up. But is he like leaving anybody? I saw the chart said he was leaving somebody. Is he leaving somebody? Not necessarily. Well, this is a year of change for him. He's starting to feel this pull, right? He's not going through his Saturn return. Forget his Saturn return. That ain't going to happen anytime soon. It's no excuse for anything. There's nothing going on up here. Nothing. North node. Okay, so there is a thing. Erica, you're going to have to give the guy a break, right? He has his north node. His nodes are going to be, these go descend, okay? So that it doesn't really count. It's not going to hit the moon. It's not going to hit the Venus. This guy probably went through a quote-unquote romantic destiny a couple of weeks ago, sincerely. So a couple of weeks ago, we would have had the south node making this aspect to Venus and the moon. This guy wears his heart on the sleeve. He seems like a nice guy. I think I would like him. I like the guys with all that Sagittarius energy in him. So he's like, outgoing, adventurous, optimistic, straight shooter. He's a nice guy. He should make no apologies for being who he is, right? He's a bit of a player. He's obviously, people confuse his intentions all the time. He could be a little bit, he might not think he's being dishonest, but he could easily rub things out, fuck up his communication a little bit. And so, but he's got his heart on his sleeve. He's a pretty cool guy. So I think he's a cool guy. As long as he doesn't make any excuses for what he does, why not? Then what else do we have? So what do we have, if anything, is negative going on? There's Mars isn't really doing anything yet. He's going to have some problems in about 2 weeks. But for now, that's okay. Mars is okay right now. Mars is fine. Mars not doing anything negative. This is an inconjunct, right? That's not happening. He's going to, Erica, this is up to you. You're the one with really good romantic transits right now. His transits are questioning himself. This Mars, right? That Mars is making an aspect to his Venus and his moon. He wants love. He's looking for love. And he doesn't necessarily know where he should be looking for love. He's a guy. The guy don't know where he's supposed to look for love. Guy doesn't barely know where to look to put like money in the machine to wash the clothes. I don't know how you do that. I had my clothes laundered in Vancouver for years. I don't know how the machine works. And so, I like, so whatever. And so there you go. So the Mars is going into this aspect here, but it's an inconjunct. So this guy's going to make a lot of mistakes right now on the way to him figuring out what he wants. So I wouldn't don't put any pressure on anything. This guy's not going to make any major decisions on relationships for 2 weeks. Erica, 2 weeks. But in 2 weeks, he's really going to put a lot of energy into his relationships and into his love life, like a lot. And it's a 2-year cycle, and this is the time in his 2-year cycle where right now he might be thinking about moving, right? He might be thinking about moving right now, but he's definitely thinking of breaking up in relationships and starting a new relationship. He's definitely thinking this. Definitely. Guys, we talk about cycles all the time in astrology, right? And we say the 7-year itch. We read a chart today with the 7-year itch cycle. Saturn returned 27 to 28 and 29 years. Then we have the 7-year part of the Saturn cycle. We talked about the 12-year Jupiter cycle and how that spills out. We also talked how these cycles, micro cycles, expand into macro cycles, and on how it's a 12-year this way, and then a 12-year this way, or maybe a 27 this way, and then the next 27 is this way. If you look at the United States, they just went through their Pluto return. So they just had 240 to 50 years in one direction. Now they're going to go 240, 50 years in another direction. I'll tell you guys something really interesting that you might not catch. A lot of people say that the birth chart of the United States isn't actually July 4th. That's what they say. A lot of people, a lot of astrologers say, not a lot of astrologers, most astrologers, anyways, but they use the Confederated United States. They use that, the Confederacy, they use that birthday as the birthday of the United States. And the Confederacy is not a Cancer. The Confederacy is an Aquarius. So, and when you think about it, the Confederacy is very Aquarius to white people. The Confederate States, the original Republicans, very, very, very Aquarius for white people. But that's the deal. And it's going through its Pluto return. And so you can expect things like, and it's restructuring the government, right? Pluto return, Pluto in Cancer, restructuring the government. And you're finding the Conservative Party is in the United States has a very real possibility of being restructured now. The Conservative Party in Canada was restructured a couple of years ago, and it appears that the Conservative Party in the United States is about to be restructured. I was asked the other night what it would take to get the Republicans to back again. And to win back the United States, you guys have to understand something. Over 200 million people did not vote for the Republicans. Over 200 million people did not. Of the people that did not vote Republican are a significant, and in that over 200,000 people who did not vote Republican, it includes a significant number of people who specifically didn't vote for Donald Trump. So if you want the Republicans back in power, honestly back in power, without saying anything goofy like, nothing sideways, like they have to have an authentic ideology. They have to get rid of the losers. No, no, this is business. When you're talking to Sonny on the Sunny Side about business, this is not the goody-goody side. For all those people who haven't been here before, you have to know this is not the goody-goody side. Sonny is not a goody-goody. I'm not here to get you guys walked over. But at the same side, we're not a conspiracy theory side, a conspiracy channel either, because Sonny is a Freemason. Sonny is in Mensa. Sonny does have, I'm on the opposite side of that. But having said all of that, and thanks for sticking around for this long-winded thing I'm saying. If the Republicans want to get back in power, so I'll tell you something. For the Republicans to have taken power last time, let's say it again. Let's try not to be mean. I'm trying really hard not to be mean. But they really should after. Okay, forget about all that. Let's just go back nice and basic. For the Republicans to get back in power, they have a cancer in their party right now. They have to cut it out. They have to cut out that alt-right factor. They have to cut the crazies out of the party. And until they cut the crazies out, they're not coming back. And they have to, because the crazies aren't in as big numbers as you want to think they are. I believe that you had the biggest possible turnout that you could possibly get of the crazies. In other words, I would say that that's the most, I'd say that every single racist in America voted, or every single crazy in America voted. And it's probably not going to happen again. It did not happen in Georgia, right? On the Senate thing, runoff in Georgia, like it was a different thing, right? Anyways, that's a bad example. Let me give you a better example. They have to take back the center. The Republicans have to take back the center. A significant portion of the Republicans, a significant amount of people who voted for Biden were votes against Donald Trump. So there are a lot of people in the United States who believe in Republican values of smaller government, less red tape, lower taxes. They believe in that stuff. They believe in that. But, so you can get those guys. The Republicans can get all of those guys who voted Democrats, who believe in that fiscally responsible government. They believe in that. There are a lot of Democrats who don't believe in the riots that Black Lives Matter did. There are a lot of Democrats who are not soft on crime, a lot. And those are unifying voices from both sides. So the Republicans, they have to get rid of those crazy, retarded motherfuckers. And they come back to American values. American values. Racism, that's not an American value. That's things like, I'm seeing this guy right now. I'm a YouTuber, so I'm watching YouTubers. I'm seeing this one YouTuber who's an auto mechanic, and the guy's popular on YouTube, and I like watching him. He's not an engineer. He's not a mechanical engineer. He's not a designer. He's a mechanic. So a mechanic has a different eye. I am not a regular tarot reader. I am a master level astrologer. I'm reading with a different eye. So when I do the horoscopes and for you, and when I read the tarot. And so this guy has gone fucking crazy. He's like, oh, Biden is the end of America. Biden is the end of cars. Biden is the end of this. He wants to kill oil. He only wants to have electric cars. And I'm thinking, what motherfucker? Wonder what the fuck you said when they invented cars. Were you like bitching that there's no gas stations anywhere? Were you bitching that there are no more horses? All the horses are going to die. No one's going to grow horses. No one's going to raise horses anymore because there are cars. You're worried you're not going to get cheap hamburger meat because there are no more fucking horses? Fucking learn to do your job. That's the problem that happened to the United States. The biggest problem that happened to the United States in the last 40 years was the United States did not move into the future. The United States were like this fucking guy who's like, hold on to the cars, hold on to the gas, hold on to the gas. And the world passed you by. That's what happened. You didn't retrain yourself. You didn't retrain yourself. You didn't we look at all the guys in Vancouver that I was around. All those guys teaching music, all those guys wanting to be rock stars and stuff. You guys saw me. I could say, guys, that's not the future. The future is, you have to get popular on social media. That's your future. And they didn't listen. You still hear guys say, oh, I want to record an album. Why? You think a fucking radio station is going to play 12 of your shit songs? As a music critic for magazines, I didn't listen to the whole fucking album. So I don't know why the fuck you think the A&R guy is going to listen to it. And so, excuse me. Anyways, I hear the other guys, I hear that mechanic's concern, but you have to keep up with the times. In Mensa, guys remember? Sonny's in Mensa, okay? In Mensa, we talk about being in the path of progress. If you put yourself in the retarded, if you put your retarded, lazy, no education, barely speak, brush your teeth with a fucking anal brush, brains in the fucking path of progress, money will fucking run over you. Success will run over you. There are so many YouTubers who became really big, really fucking big and famous in the last 5 years for putting themselves in the path of progress. The progress, quote unquote, the path of popularity was the Donald Trump thing in the last 4 years. And you've seen it. You've seen Democrats, just like people make their living out of hating me very publicly, right? They hate astrology, they hate Freemasons, they hate brainers, they hate fucking lazy potheads. They fucking hate me, okay? But, you know, there are a lot of people made a lot of fucking money hating Trump in the last couple of years. They really did. And there are a lot of tarot readers became really popular for hating Trump in the last couple of years. A lot of them. A lot of news channels made a lot of fucking money covering Trump. Twitter made a lot of fucking money out of Trump. And in Trump's, to defend all of these guys, Trump absolutely could have, if he had any fucking brains, he could have started his own Twitter app. I have my own app. So why can't he have, he should have done that. But like, whatever. And then he could have controlled the news. You know, so one thing Trump doesn't get, he didn't control, you know, anyways. Or maybe it's the one thing Sonny doesn't get. But all those people made all that money and became very popular by putting themselves in the path of progress. And Trump was the quote-unquote path of progress, and they did it. They put themselves in front of Trump, and they became very popular on YouTube, and a lot of them made a lot of money, and that's what's going on. A lot of politicians did it. A lot of them are still doing it, and that's the way. So that's what you have to do. So that's what you have to do right now if you want to be successful. So that car mechanic, he has to put himself in the path of progress. He has to learn how to work on electric cars, or he has to work on certain things. I don't see the big deal. When you went from carbureted cars to fuel injection, you didn't raise a stink. Nobody can work on fucking carbureted cars. My sports car sat in the fucking garage for 2 years because no one could fucking fix my, tune my carburetors to, I had fucking Webers, man. So, anyways, neither here nor there. So that's the deal. Do not, my warning to you is, as Mercury retrograde is, and then we'll get out of here, do not make the same mistakes that your parents made, right? Don't make the same mistakes that your older brothers and sisters made. Don't do it. You're going to school for a reason. You're studying the future for a reason. Don't make the same mistakes that those fuckers do. Don't run around and say, oh God, we want more pollution. Don't run around saying more pollution, more pollution, more pollution. Because eventually that shit's going to stop and you're going to be stuck with no job. So heads up. So learn, go fucking stay in school, do your thing. Do your thing, and whatever you do, don't fucking bug me. But if you have any questions, I'll gladly help you find your answer for a fee. All right, guys, any more questions before we get out of here? I'm not ending on a heavy note. I'm just telling you guys to stay. In Freemasonry, they say one eye on the future at all times. They say to keep eternity in view. And with all things, eternity in view. It's part of the Junior Warden's lecture I had to memorize. Faith, hope, and charity. It's part of the Junior Warden's lecture. And with all things, eternity in view. And that's the deal. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, everyone. Hopefully that's the deal. I got to tell you guys, though, I really want an electric motorcycle. I really want to get an electric sport bike. I think that would be fucking insane, an electric sport bike. But truthfully, for cars, I don't want an electric car. I like old carbureted engines. I like sexy cars from the 90s. I like sexy, curvy, stinky gasoline cars. But it would be nice to try that on a motorcycle. An electric motorcycle would be badass. I'd probably get fucking killed on a motorcycle that's electric. Where's Gabe? Gabe would tell me about it. Gabe drives a Gixxer, right? Gabe drives a sport Gabe rides a sport bike. He knows all about that. But for Sonny, Sonny drives a cruiser. Sonny in no rush to get anywhere. Okay. All right, let's get out of here. Everybody be cool. That's what's going on with the astrology. But one more thing before I get out of here, guys. The astrology is very calm this week. But the tarot, when you guys watch the videos, it gets really scary, especially towards the weekend. And I'm concerned because I don't see it in astrology. So we'll have to see. Yeah, Ginger, it'll be cool. It'll be really neat. I've been watching them. I've been watching different electric motorcycles. It would be neat. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Motorcycles. I don't know. I don't know. I like my bike go rumble, but I don't know. An electric bike would be cool. You're gonna get yourself killed. On off. The on off on a motorcycle. Oh, you're gonna get killed with the clutch, right? Clutch on off. All right, let's get out of here, guys. If there are no more questions, let's get out of here. I hope everyone had a wonderful night. We had a little pontificating, a little this, a little that. It was cool. All right, guys, let's hit the boogie. With that, I'm Sonny. I hope everyone has a super amazing week. Erica, go out, have some fun. You're going to be romantic. You guys are going to hook up. It's all going to be cool. Don't stress the guy out, but know that he's thinking about his future, and this is his 2-year cycle to put his future in play. So he's really going after putting his life together right now. So if you want to be part of his life, now's the time, because this is what he's looking for. And that's the deal. All right, let's book out. And from that, with that, from TheSunnySide.net, I'm Sonny, guys. Wishing everyone the absolute best of a super beautiful day, night. And I'll see you guys soon. Hey, wait, how do I log? Oh, everything is over here now. All right, okay. Oh, also, the Toronto Raptors suck. Oh, also, oh my God, that football game was amazing. But we're not talking football here. I just want to say I am now officially following the Brooklyn Nets in basketball. All right, that's it. That's all you guys need to know. Following up the Brooklyn Nets. Everything else is straight ahead. I don't follow much hockey down here because I just don't get a chance to follow the hockey here. But I am following the Raptors a little bit, and I am following the Brooklyn Nets because the Brooklyn Nets are everywhere. There's more Brooklyn Nets on TV right now than there is Donald Trump. So I'm watching the Brooklyn Nets everywhere. Erica, go get your guy, man. Erica, go get your guy. Just remember, just because you're dating, you meet a new guy doesn't mean you still have to come here and hang out. All right, let's get out of here. Have a great night, everyone, and we'll see you soon. And Ginger, keep making those videos. Ginger, don't worry about any views. Don't worry about anything. Just keep going, keep going. You're building an archive, and it's all going to you're building an archive. Don't worry about views. Archive's more important than views right now. All right, that's the deal. I'm going through the same thing right now with the tarot. Building an archive, 100 days of archive. I'll have 200 new videos at the end of 100 days. That's a lot. And 200 new videos is a lot. 4 months, 2 videos every day is a lot. So I'm doing it too. I'm building the archive right now. And then when the 200 videos are done, we're going to talk about promoting the video.